Welcome to Go Deep Dive. We're going to start with a thank you tonight because I have been informed we have hit 200 subscribers on YouTube. Big thanks to that man over there, AP, for shouting us out last night. Yeah, shout out to all of you for subscribing. It is baby steps compared to AP, but you know, we're getting there. We're doing what we can, man.
Hey, look, everybody's got to start somewhere. we're starting all together, right? Like every day is about growth, and then we're going to grow together. So now the goal is 500. It is July 29th. Let's try to double this up before we play fucking Ole Miss. Let's get to 500 subs before we play Ole Miss.
That'd be nice.
Let's do that.
That would be really nice.
Let's run that up. I'm running it on my channel right now too. So for everybody that's on my YouTube channel right now, hop up on my guys on Go Deep Dive, run over to their channel and go hit the subscribe button. Go press it.
It's free.
Let's go. It is free. It costs you nothing. It costs you nothing. Also, speaking of cost you nothing, David, next time you're in the chat on the channel, you're going to notice that your membership badge changed because I updated to a customized membership badge.
Let's go. Nice.
Do a little work. Do a little work.
While you're here, if you haven't subscribed to AP, what are you doing? Go subscribe to AP. One of the hottest content creators in the LSU game right now. Does a lot of Saints work. Does writing at ABTS over there with David. Writes for Canal Street Chronicles. You're interested in Louisiana sports, AP can give you everything you need.
And now on the Believe Podcast Network with Charles Alexander doing Believe in LSU, Legend. Which will be on YouTube now too. So
nice. Can you say who y'all have first? Have y'all announced that yet?
No, we haven't announced it yet.
Okay.
Charles is still working to lock down that date and time, but
stay tuned. That's all I can say.
See, me and Zach, boy, I swear.
Oh man! For anybody who doesn't know, AP and I, like 50% of the time, just communicate in emojis, and we we know exactly what we're saying.
Right, like instantly. We need no verbal communication, and we instantly know what the other person's saying.
Oh man, absolutely amazing. Yep. Thank you for working the comments, David. I love that you have access to that because I will completely miss it. Oh boy.
I got Pearsley, cookies over crowns. I see you, Pearsley, in the chat. I see you, Steven Young. I see you, Unk. Y'all all in the chat. Thank y'all for showing up. Please go hit the sub on my guys' channel. Y'all go show them love. Thank y'all so much, man. We want to get them to 500 subscribers before September 19th. That is the goal. We gotta grow. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm saying, like y'all know we gotta.
If not for the content, just like feel bad, like do a favor for an old man. Because as I told the boys right before we got on, I'm sitting with an ice pack on my back right now while I do the show.
Bro,
I have to sit upright for this hour and a half. Well, it's probably going to go more than an hour and a half if we're being honest.
With the three of us, that's almost a certainty. Right. My wife asked me earlier. She's like, "Are you going to be streaming late tonight?" I was like, "We've got AP," so the answer is yes.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm long-winded. I go off on tangent to twice the name of the show.
It's a combination.
That's why we're adding a second show. Like it's us.
literally. Like I had the nurses talking about the show today. Like I was nice. I came up out of my anesthesia. The nurses asking me. Her name was Brittany. Shout out Brittany. Amazing job over at Avail Surgery Center. Thank y'all so much for doing all that y'all do. But I came up out of my anesthesia. She asked me how I'm feeling. I was like, I'm feeling great. Can't wait to do the show with my boys tonight. And she was like, show? It's like, what? Let me get my shirt out this bag. I had my gown on. I pulled out my hoodie. I was like, this right here. Go tell your husband right now. You like LSU? I love LSU. Well, if you love LSU, you're not subscribed to the channel. I don't know what you're doing. Go hit the button right now. I'm going to do it right now. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
That is awesome.
Also, David, I got your shirts and Maxine shirts and Kristen shirts getting pressed tonight. Zach, I'm going to throw you a complimentary shirt too, buddy.
Oh, thank you. That's so sweet of you.
Gotcha.
When we finally get around to making Go Deep Dive merch, we'll send you some too.
Zach, I did buy a. I don't think it's gonna work, but it was a $10 like BCG polo from Academy the other day.
So wait, that's
You
the
think-
exact polo that I use to make my polos.
And they stitch well. It works.
Yeah, that's the
It's
stitching.
not too thin. Okay.
No,
Okay.
that's
Awesome.
the stitching I
Ten-
use.
$10, Zach.
I have
go
I
grab
have
one.
an embroidery guy who y'all can use local too. I'm actually working with him to get a deal on volume. So
Okay. I got for that.
I'm
I gotta
going-
give my sister first chance. Zach's cousin-in-law. We gotta give her shout out Ashley. She's not watching, but we gotta give her a first chance, or we will never see the light of day again.
If we tried to get Ash to make us stuff in volume, she'd probably kill us.
No, that's the thing. So we have to let her make ours, but then after
Yeah.
that, she's gonna be like, all right, go ahead.
Get out of here.
Look, it's funny. It's funny. Like my wife is the same way. So my wife is the exact same way. She's like, I want to do everything, bro. So I make the designs. She right now we have a guy who prints out our prints for us, but she presses everything for us onto the material. So I was talking to the guy about doing the t-shirt, and she looked at me. She was like, "What?" And I was like, "Well, I mean, he can print and press."
Right.
And she was like, "Go buy me the damn printer. Go buy me the damn printer, and we will print all this shit, and I will press all of it." And I was like, "Don't tempt me with a good time."
What a rider.
Because
That's support
will
right
be
there.
we will be printing and pressing all. She's like, "Go buy the printer." Bet, say less. So this weekend I'm going to Academy. I'm going to buy a bunch of shirts. Going to get some volume done on some stitching, so some polos, so we can be ready for Clemson week. You know what I'm saying? We got to be professional. You know what I'm saying? We got to be professional, fellas.
We do. That was a professional segue too. You and Zach, y'all both good at that.
I did have one question first, and it's a David question, but I don't know if AP saw this or not. David might have sent it to you. So can we get Go Deep Dive branded coconut bras?
No, I did not send it to him. I forgot. I'm sending it now because it's saved on my phone.
I figured it was. I can't wait to see AP's reaction to this.
I have the group picture. I don't have the one that you sent. You posted the other one. So
yeah, I did post one.
Shout out Uncle Randy right now. Uncle Randy is doing the Lord's work. He is covering both chats.
That's awesome. Unc's the best. Unc, I hope you're feeling better, man. When was that? Friday? Yeah, that's Friday because you go on the phone.
So
with him and
I will tell y'all. Unc tells me this all the time. He said he goes through his day, and by the time the end of his day comes, he turns on some of his favorite LSU podcasts, and that's what help brings them back up. The day beats him up, but we help lift them back. So every time we turn, look, I want y'all to understand, like we do this for ourselves, obviously, because we enjoy doing it. Like we wouldn't do it if we did not enjoy doing it. But we also do it because we do it for y'all too. So those types of compliments are just motivation to keep us going. Like it's not a monetary thing at all. Like, I mean, I can't say I'm not making money because I am making some type of money from it now. But it ain't enough to pay bills. It's enough to literally go buy shirts to give y'all merch. But hearing those things, when people are asking you to stay on longer, when people are telling you that they're looking forward to hearing your thoughts, to engaging with other people in the chat, these are the reasons why. And I can speak for all three of us on this screen. These are reasons why we got into doing this, because we wanted to have this type of interaction with other people covering the things, the sports, the teams that we love in Louisiana, plain and simple. All other BS, and I went on my rant about that last night. Y'all can go watch it. I'm not going to relive it, especially on here, because it's not my show. But all the other stuff, we're not here for that. And if that's what you want to do, that's more power to you. Have at it. It's what you have the same opportunities as we do. Turn your camera on and talk about whatever you want to talk about. Be as fake as you want to be. We don't care. But when we move on, we move on. Plain and simple. Be mad, alone. Be miserable by yourself. Misery loves company, but you can't keep it. Sorry. Bye.
And I do want to throw this tidbit in there real quick. If you are going through something, please talk to someone.
Please.
Don't pin it up. Talk to someone.
Please.
It is the best thing that you can do for yourself and everybody around you. is to talk about your problems, whether it's with them or a professional person who does that kind of stuff for a living. No shame. Done it multiple times. It's fantastic. I was in a very dark place in 2020. AP and I talked about that when I was on a show a few months ago. It is extremely beneficial if you are going through something or you just need to talk and get some things out and figure out what's going on.
Man, look, shout out to Stephen Young. I tell this to my staff. I tell it to my friends, like my closest family, anybody, honestly. I would much rather hear about your problems than hear about you being overwhelmed by your problems.
Yeah, it's a good way to say that.
Yep.
Plain and simple.
For sure.
Just get it off your chest.
Yep. Oh,
but as you
those
said,
membership badges look good in the chat. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the chat over here.
No, I
Like,
I'll just see like the shared chat. I have to go check it out.
Yeah, like this is pretty. Like, I'm proud of myself. I can't believe I pulled it off.
That's cool. That's awesome. I mean, you should be proud. You really should. You should.
Like, I pulled it off. That's
A lot
great.
of. I mean, 4 shows a week. You know, like you busting it, man. Like you deserve that. But like AP said, just to finish off, like we enjoy this. This is a lot of fun. You know, getting on here and just talking sports. I told Zach, I'm like, my only goal, man, I just want to watch sports. I want to get in here and talk about it and have fun. That's all we want to do. Like it's a blast, and you guys are the reason for that. So shout out to all of you guys. We appreciate the support.
100%. You know who looks like they're having fun lately?
Lane Kiffin?
Lane Kiffin. Lane Kiffin talking at the Rotary Club. That I'm assuming that was today because the video
That was today.
Yeah. Okay. I wasn't sure. I didn't even know this was going on.
Yeah, the Rotary Club meeting is a tradition for the LSU football coach. It's the last public press event he does before going into fall camp, and it's typically the Wednesday before the players report. So
Gotcha.
this is the thing. I just didn't know what time it was going to be. That's the only thing I was unaware of.
Yeah. Probably one of the most fun interviews I think we've seen Lane Kiffin do.
I mean, I haven't seen a head coach be this loose at that podium since Bebe Ogeron.
Right.
Yeah, it was like stand-up hour up there for him. He was cracking jokes right off the bat and then cracking jokes about the laughs. And yeah, he was having a good time. I think that follows up what we all talked about after at Media Day last week, how loose he looked and what he talked about. It seemed like he is just in a good place mentally, like a really good place. I mean, we talked about that last week, you know, the giving up social media and you know, his mindset and all of that. But like today, like doubled down, like he was just loose and having fun. And that was really good to see. That makes me feel good about going to the season too, that he doesn't feel like all that pressure that everyone's talking about is coming down on him. He feels like he's prepared.
I think this absence from social media has really helped clear him up.
Yeah.
You know, and we unfortunately have to have a social media presence to be in this game. Right. It's kind of a requirement, but to see the difference that it's made in him in just a 2-month time frame and the amount of focus that he's able to give in other areas, and then kind of I'm not going to say find himself, but kind of reinvent himself, like take another step in the growth and evolution of him as a personal human being has definitely been a great improvement. And if this is the version of Lane that we're going to get, holy hell, y'all better watch out.
Oh, yeah. Because not only is he developing his personality again, which I think because of everything he had kind of been through from Tennessee to USC to Alabama and that whole thing, and having to rebuild his coaching career, I think his image kind of took a back seat in that. And that's where, like, you would go back and, like, I've gone back and watched some of the old Lane Kiffin press conferences from Ole Miss. And we're going to play ball. Dart looked really good in practice this week. That's about it. What other questions do y'all have? To now him at the Rotary cracking jokes, talking about cameras being in the back.
Yeah.
Like, he is having fun.
Yeah,
He's having fun. And for Lane, he hasn't had fun in a while. And for LSU, we haven't had a coach who's been having fun in a very long time either.
Yeah. When he made the comment about the peace thing, and he said, "It's got wheels. Can I bring that with me to Oxford and Knoxville?" I lost it. But yeah, it's like, you're right. I mean, I don't know. He just seems like in a different place. And like, let's be clear here. Does that mean he wins football games? No, we know that. But the fact that he's in this state of mind, and I don't know. It like I said, there's 100 reasons. Well, I guess you could say how much he spent on her, 40 million reasons for
200
him
million. 200 million.
You combine with it, whatever. Like, yeah, 100 million.
The
100
media
million
increases it every week.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
100 million this year. If you ask, was it Ben Watson and Jordan Rogers that said 100 million this year? I can't remember.
Well, I don't care. We're gonna go with 500 million by the time the season kicks off.
He's got that many
spent
reasons.
$500 million on this year's team.
They mortgaged the PMAC. Like, they
you wonder why they haven't built a new arena. It's because they invested it all into this new LSU, this 2026 team.
Oh, man.
But he's got every reason to be stressed out right now. And he's not even like typical Lane. He's going the other way with it. Like, he's loose and, having fun. And it's good to see. This is what we've been waiting for. Like, we went 4 years of misery of like listening to somebody talk monotone, like what Zach was just talking, like that impression you were doing, and you weren't even talking about BK. But like, that's what we've been dealing with.
Yep.
It's man, I can't.
I think that was a loose version of BK too.
Right?
You're right. Yes,
right?
That's true.
Oh my God, I didn't even think of that.
So bad that like he would crack a joke and no one would even realize.
And no one would laugh. You show next time you show up, you should show up with the tie on, or it's a $10 fine.
Yeah,
I was just joking.
Thanks. We really couldn't tell.
Right. Wow. So that's what you call a joke from up north.
Yeah.
Got it.
Seriously. Oh man.
I just want to pull this up and just acknowledge Alex. We will get to Schmidt in a little while. But thank you for being here. I just wanted to let you know that we're not ignoring. We are going to talk about that, but we start with football.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I can't wait to talk about Logan Schmidt either, because I want to know. Somebody said that they got that NIL offer, and
do we want to go with it now? We'll
sure, yeah.
Let's pivot to it now. All right, Alex, you got your wish there, buddy.
But Alex, you got to promise that you stick around for the whole show. Then.
Alex, if you leave, if we find out that you leave, if we go to our advanced analytics and see Alex Forbes dipped off this show at 7:45, I'm coming find you, Alex. As a matter of fact, you pull up your Twitter profile right damn now. I'm pulling you up right now, Alex.
We'll all follow you. Just don't leave.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm going to follow you from every account. I'm going to tell my wife to follow you.
Oh, wonderful. Yes, all right, go for it, Dave.
I'm not going to disclose actual numbers. We'll talk about that on the side, because I don't want to get into this scenario where you're like, we don't want that information getting out there and people comparing and all. That's exactly why we said no, Piper. Like that's why, because that would cause problems, and we're not doing that. He's got a very, very good offer. It's actually in total, I'd say I'll just say this: it's competitive with what he would have gotten, what he could have gotten offered if he signed with the Guardians. We'll put it that way.
That's kind of, and I'm pretty sure that this is broken up to cover him over the course of the 3-year time frame he'd be spending at LSU, which makes a lot of sense. So if you think about it in an aspect, it's not like LSU is coming out with $2 million in lump sum, which makes it more affordable for them. Whereas had he signed with the Guardians, they would give him all that money up front, but that would cover him for a 3-year time period. You know what I'm saying? Right. So this makes more sense. And shout out to Stevie Young.
There it is. He's right.
We're gonna have to go to Mike Anderson's crawfish.
Like, yes, they couldn't offer him enough crawfish or potatoes. Is that Maxine?
It is. She just lost her first big front tooth.
Oh, let me see.
Yeah.
Let me see. I gotta see.
Let me mute and yell at her.
I gotta see. Max, come here, Max.
I'll be yelling to the mic. Max. So this is a big moment here on Go Deep Dive.
I know. I can't. Man,
all right. If you scream of a little bit of blood, then don't look.
Hey, smack a toot. Oh, it's over with, David.
You say hi.
We got a big girl.
Hi.
Say hi to everybody watching.
Congratulations on your first Go Deep Dive appearance.
Guess what? The Tooth Fairy is gonna leave you something at my house for you. I'm gonna send it with your sheet with the T-shirt.
I'll let her know.
Awesome.
I'll let her know. Hell yeah. She's been working on that for a while. You know what's perfect is that her Tooth Fairy pillow just came in today. Perfect timing.
Oh, perfect.
Perfect timing.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Let me, my son just got home and I forgot to unlock the door for him.
Go ahead.
You're good.
I did want to bring this up in regards to Schmidt though, because this is. I'm glad you commented this, Chance, because it's something that I've kind of worried about. Considering how this whole thing unfolded with Schmidt from the very beginning, it does give me some cause for concern about just some of the chemistry in the locker room, right? I haven't met the kid. He may be a great kid. He may have just trying to play his leverage as much as he can, right? But just watching the whole draft process unfold with him does have me a little worried. But if you could throw 98 from the left side, like we've talked about, then bring it on.
You can't refuse talent, and it's definitely a concern to have. It's a valid concern to have. It really is. But at the end of the day, this is a business, and players within the locker room have to understand the job of the coaches and the staff is to accumulate the best talent possible.
Right.
If they were in Logan Schmidt's situation, they would want to be pursued as if they were Logan Schmidt.
Right.
Like you have to look at it from that perspective. Yeah. Could this impact someone's ability to play? Yes. Then you know what you need to do? Go get better. Right. You're already here. You can't leave now.
Right.
So
and it's Chance mentioned this earlier, and shout out our guy Justin Babin from Babin on the Bayou. Was live earlier. Congrats to him on getting his first full-time job. We're all gigantic fans of that man here. But Chance mentioned that in his chat. He said, and I agree with him. He said if he does come, he hopes that he's completely bought in, and it's not just like he doesn't get here with the mindset like that. Man, I can't believe I got to do this. But the thing is I feel like there's a better chance of that happening at wherever he would go for JUCO.
Yeah,
I think if he makes a decision to come to LSU and he accepts that that's his path, well, because he could have went and did the 1 year thing, or he could go do the 1 year thing. But if he chooses LSU, that to me that already kind of says mentally that he is bought in for that, and he's gonna have something to prove too. Like the concern is completely fair. I don't want to not disagree with that. Let me be clear, but like he's got something to prove because he went into the draft a couple weeks ago thinking, reportedly saying that his $5 million was his number. He sees 3 other left-handed prep pitchers get $3 to $4 million. He gets drafted, and without
agreeing anything.
Jason's been all over this. We say him all the time. Jason Armstrong from Inside LSU Baseball, one of the best out there. he reported out that he talked to Logan Schmidt's agent himself. The Guardians drafted Schmidt without having an agreement in place. And for those that don't know, that's crazy in the MLB draft. Like that's why we always say it is. When you see a guy get drafted in the first 10 rounds, it means it's almost already a done deal. Like there can be things that happen post-draft and all where you see things fall through. Like he's not the only one in the top 10 that didn't sign. Aiden Knack from Clemson didn't sign. I don't know what happened there, but they drafted him with no agreement in place. He was looking for $3 or $4 million, and they ended up with 1.7 left over. There was a 2.5 million number thrown out there. I don't know how accurate that is. If he had, wanted to eventually accept that, but it just wasn't there. And this is and good for the kid. Like good for him for sticking to his guns and saying, I know my worth. I don't care whatever happened with interviews at the combine. I know my worth. And 98 from the left side is worth more than $1.7 million. Like, let's be honest. As a fresh, like just turned 18 years old. I think when I wrote he was 17. He is 18 now, I guess in the last week. But I mean, you get someone like that, and Jason, I'm not gonna say the comparison name because like I haven't seen it talked like out loud, and this is even Jason was hesitant when we were talking to say this name because it just whatever. People have said Paul Skeens, and like I know you hear that name and you think like, oh my god, that's a like you get that's a stretch, but like even like scout the people that are saying this are trying to avoid saying that.
Yeah. Right, because it's the closest thing that they can say. It's the closest comparison to make. There's nobody else to compare him to. And
it's crazy.
Like you said, going back to your original point, if he makes a decision, if he makes a decision to come to LSU, he already understands he has more to lose as well as to gain. Like the upside is there, but the downside is just as significant. Think about Cam Johnson. Like that is a true story. Here's a pitcher, a left-handed pitcher who throws 98 from the left side. He had a $3 million offer on the table, rejected it, came to LSU, and has not been able to sustain himself in the game at all. And now he also understands that if I come to LSU, not only do I have an axe to grind, this is my best opportunity to prove everybody wrong and throw it in their faces for 36 consecutive months.
Yeah.
Lefty Skeens is dangerous.
Oh,
Lefty Skeens is really dangerous.
Even a step below Lefty Skeens is like great. Like,
right.
Well, Alex is right though. I think the longer this draws out, I think the better. I think that's better for LSU because that means he's listening.
He's listening.
If he was just ready to move on and like start that like 1 year I'm back in here. Again, shout out Jason. He did some work he did some research the other night. There's been only 4 JUCO pitchers that have gotten over $2 million in the last 10 years in the draft. 4. And like, yeah, obviously, like Schmidt can feel like he's won, but at the end of the day, like we talked about this, like how much can he actually prove in JUCO if he feels like he needs to prove more? Because it almost to me feels like if he would go to JUCO and then re-enter next year, is that he's kind of banking on his value just being higher than what they offer, the same at the lowest, right? Without having doing anything, thinking like maybe one of those other 29 teams, that would value him higher. But this is what I said. Was that Monday night with UAP and when I was right, like it all comes down to how patient is he? Does he decide that he wants to be patient? Because we know, like, and it's easy for us to say do 3 years at LSU, but like. Objectively, that like would be a good decision for him for his long-term future.
100%. Any final notes on Schmidt before we pivot back to football?
Everybody better pray against Jay Johnson that he doesn't come to LSU, because if he does, you're fucking screwed.
Jay's already on demon time.
Yes. Like it's one thing, but it's one thing to be on demon time for next year. You set yourself up with an opportunity to have your lefty as your Friday guy from the 98, from throwing 98 in 2028. Like it's already on the roster.
Right.
Like you don't have to go look. We had to go find Paul Skeens. You just toss him the ball. Like think about that. Think about if you know you had Paul Skeens coming back for another year.
Crazy.
What does that do for your recruiting? What does that do for your portal season coming up? How many players are going to look at LSU's roster with a Logan Schmidt knowing that he's going to be the Friday night guy into the portal and say, yeah, I'm going to play behind that.
Right.
This is, I'll bring this up because this is, I get what Tiger Mark's saying here to kids that want to come to LSU and get developed and all. And you're right. And that is like, that's what we're talking about with concern and all. But we got to remember, this is what we talked about on Monday too. Like until this kid went to the combine, would project at a top 20 pick, thinking he's getting, he's asking for $5 million. I don't know what he actually would have accepted, less than that, and then things don't go great at the combine. He has an agent change a couple weeks for the draft, which is unheard of as well. Like to change agents when you're about to negotiate the biggest contract of your life, up to that point. And then, you get to this point, it's just kind of like shell shock. So I think like Tiger Mark, I think if, like I said, that's what we were saying earlier. I think if he does come to LSU, I think he's gotten to that point because I think it would be, he's not coming to LSU just because it's the only option. Like the JUCO is the quicker option if he's not, if he's in that state of mind that doesn't want to go through all that. I think if he chooses LSU, I think that means that he got there. He made the decision. They talked about it. And I think, like we just said, the longer this draws out, I think the more he's listening, the more he's thinking, the more they're considering it. And I think it would be like an all-in type of decision if he does come, in my opinion.
Fully agree.
And shout out to Stan. Stan says he doesn't even have to be schemed. He could be Gage Jump and I'd pass out. Facts.
Yeah, that dude's just blowing through in major leagues right now.
Yeah, yes. Jesus, what could have been.
The Las Vegas Tigers is what they kind of are at this point. Jump.
Yes.
Tommy White absolutely just. Tommy White is hitting over 300.
300.
Yes. I think it was like 340 or something like that.
It's not like 306 either. It's
right. Like well over 300. Tearing it up for the A's right now. Hats off to him there.
Yeah, yes. Last thing, I know we need to move on, but because this is true. Like the injuries are a thing. I think you'd have a little bit more protection from the injury thing with 3 years at LSU.
With 3 years.
Because the injury thing could play at JUCO too. Like if he has one injury, then it's, I wasted an entire year. And now I have to consider going to a 4-year college and I wasted an entire year of development. So that is true. Like everything you're saying, Tiger Mark, is valid. I think from my point of view, I think LSU offers you more protection on that front as well.
Well, and you're also more protected than what you would be in the minors as well, because at LSU, you'll pitch every 7 days or so, every 6 or 7 days. In the minor leagues, it'll be 4, 5, 6 days, depending upon what the schedule is. And that extra rest is important.
That's true. Yeah, for sure.
I mean, 6 or 7 days.
This is true too. It could end up being 2 years if the just a reminder, like that draft proposal that came out about a month ago now would make all college players eligible after their sophomore year. So who knows? That's a very good point by Ben. Is that our Ben AP from ATVS?
I think that might be Ben Sass.
I can't tell it. I can't.
Yeah, that is our Ben. That is our Ben. That's our Ben. What up,
Thank
Ben?
you for being here, bro. That was our 200th subscriber right there.
That's number 200.
I don't know you, Ben, but thank you.
Ben doing great work at ATVS as well. Go check him out. Is he right for CSC too? AP,
no,
or is it just ATVS?
It's ATVS. Yeah.
So go check it. He covers.
Ben covers all the gymnastics, basketball, like all the track, golf. Like Ben gets in the mud with all the and covers all the non-majors that are still majors. Like he makes sure that they get just as much light and attention as football, basketball, and baseball does, for sure. Like Ben does a lot of the hard work, man. And shout out to you, Ben, even for bringing up some challenging, thought-provoking things in our chat, man. We have some great conversations in there that y'all are not privy to. So
Hey, anybody who takes gymnastics seriously, I am a fan of.
Yes. He does that.
Ben gets his credentials in. Ben gets his credentials in. He's at every meet. He does not play.
That's my guy. I love you, Ben. Yep. I don't know you, but I love you. Oh, man. All right. So to swing back into football, I did want to swing back up to a comment we had earlier, also from Tiger Mark. AP, David, Zach, give me something y'all looking forward to coming out of camp and game 1 versus Clemson. Anything that has y'all hyped the most, or should I say excited?
I will give y'all, all right. I'll give y'all, of course, the obvious, the what you should expect, and the concern. The obvious, Sam Levitt.
Right.
Like, of course, coming out of camp, you want to see where he is, how far up speed is he at. I mean, if you look at the pictures of him online, like he's added so much muscle. Like he is built for the SEC now. They took a mold of a baby Josh Allen and molded into like a younger Tom Brady, and then gave it swag and spit out Sam Levitt. That's what we have. Like, it's beautiful to see. Like, pause. You know what I'm saying? Like, good looking guy, man. Proud of you, Sam. So I want to see
looking guy.
like where he is, and I'm not gonna lie, I expect him to be ahead of the curve because the requirements that they put on the quarterback position to be in that VR headset to get them sped up is absolutely amazing.
Oh yeah,
like
100%.
Now, for my number 2, the excited things, Dylan Jones and Ty Benefield. Dylan Jones has been getting a lot of pub, and Ty Benefield's starting to get some of that bubbling up, but Whit Week said something at SEC Media Days that really stood out to me. Ty Benefield was at practice calling out offensive plays before they ran the plays for an offense he's not even familiar with.
No.
Right. It wasn't TJ Donnery doing it.
He's never played this early Kiffin offense.
Right.
He didn't come from Ole Miss. This dude,
he didn't play at Alabama. He didn't play at Auburn. He didn't play at Mississippi State. He didn't play at Texas. He didn't play at Clemson. He didn't play at ACC. My boy's in the MAC West, Pac-12, whatever Boise State division, Mountain West. That's what it is. I'm looking for it. He was in the Mountain West playing up in Boise, Idaho on blue turf, and he comes downhill and he is calling out the offensive play. They had to take him out of practice because he was wrecking the offense.
I love it.
What? You see this? You see this? You see this right here? You see this right here? I started early. Injected in my veins. Injected into my veins. Put it in my veins.
And I'll give a shout out to Purple Mafia, as I always love to do, because like somebody posted a clip of Ty Benefield at Boise State making an insane read, an insane tackle, and he's like, "You mean to tell me this was a 3-star safety transfer? Not a shot."
That's because he played at Boise State. That's because so this is the brand of LSU. This is why players can leave Arizona State. This is why you can have the 3rd-string quarterback at Ohio State come and win a Heisman. This is why you can have an A.J. Halsey leave and be a 3rd-round pick from the University of Houston. This is why you can have a starting safety transfer from Virginia Tech and be a consensus All-American, should have won the Thorpe, but a Thorpe Award finalist, and be a top 10 draft pick because of the brand and development at LSU. If we could do that with players like this, what the hell is going to happen with number 2, who's 6'2", 210 pounds of pure brain, muscle, athleticism, and oh, by the way, he's not playing on the line of scrimmage. You're letting all that intelligence play off the ball. Let him see the field. Right. I want to see him flying down, lighting up Marcel Reed when he thinks he's got a lane to escape from.
Now you got that. That got me excited. That got me excited. because I'm tired of listening to Marcel Reed talk about owning LSU.
Yes.
To be fair, he does, but I'm tired of hearing it.
Yeah, exactly. You know why,
place.
Marcel? We didn't have a Prince Will Yellen on our edge. Okay, we didn't have a Jordan Ross on our edge. All right.
We didn't have an offense that can protect the lead.
You got
because let's not forget.
Screw the offense. You can't win if you can't score points.
Well, that was the thing. Is LSU was leading at half. Am I mistaken in that?
No.
In that game?
No.
Had the game had
all confidence so horribly that game that they could not protect the lead. The defense was on the field the entire time, and that is okay. So this I didn't know what I was going to say, but this is what I am going to say. I'm excited for Blake Baker because Blake Baker gets an offense that is going to give him a lead now.
Top 10 defense in the country.
Exactly. He's going to have an offense that can move the ball and score points and give him a lead to work with. They may be on the field just as much, but I can tell you what,
listen, I was just about to say this.
They're very well positioned for it now.
His biggest strength is going to be his biggest weakness. The offense is going to score too fast.
Yeah. But they're conditioned for it now.
I don't care because if you score in 2 plays, we get off in 4. What's the difference? I don't care. I have no qualms about it.
Right.
I have no issues with it. Ty Benefield is going to elevate this defense so far. And it's beautiful to think about because people don't understand how much of an impact and how in sync the defensive backfield and the defensive line help each other. They play 15 yards apart from each other, but they're so in harmony with each other. If the defensive backfield is locking down the front end and the pass rush is doing, even if it's late by a second, that 1 second makes a difference because now I can get home as long as I have the athletes there. And if the defensive pass rush isn't able to get the sack, but I'm moving the quarterback off his spot and the defensive backfield is able to make a coverage, a PBU or a tackle for a short gain turned into an interception.
Yep. That's why they call them coverage picks too.
Coverage picks. That's a pass rush pick.
Yep.
That is how this team is going to win. Those additions at the edge positions, because don't forget, LSU was a top 30 defense, finished 27th in the country. Your leading sack getter was a linebacker with 4.5.
That's wild.
You brought in a pass rusher that doubled him up.
Yep.
If you can just get 15 sacks from your defensive line, you're a top 10 defense.
Makes a big difference.
Makes a hell of a difference.
Complete game changer. When I was even more sold on Benefield was when Tyrann Mathieu called him like Baby Badger a couple weeks ago when he was talking about him on the show. He said he's next. I'm like, I trust that guy's vision.
Yes.
Sure.
And then Ty went and dyed his hair blonde. I was like, oh my God.
Yes.
I love it. I'm not gonna lie. If they want to put a 7 on him along with Trey Desgreen, I wouldn't be mad at it.
I wouldn't hate it.
I
put him on my list for tonight.
I wouldn't hate it.
My thing is, after the Jonathan Giles situation, it makes me nervous putting 7 or 18 on transfer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But he's got the Badger stamp of approval, so I'm
about to say, if Tyrann Mathieu is saying, yeah, that dude's up next, and Whit Weeks is telling us what he's telling us about him in practice, and then you see it for yourself. You see the team later in spring, like, hey, get 2 off. We gotta be able to run the Toussaint Longstreet threw 2 good balls. Like, let me tell you something. The passes that Ty Benefield picked weren't bad plays. He made better plays.
Love that.
That's the difference. Sign me up.
Yes.
Sign me up, man. Like, that's what we need. And then to bring it back to the other side of the football, Dylan Jones. I've been screaming this kid's name since January when we signed him in the portal. You haven't had a running back like him that's complete like him since Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Now, it's two different styles of running backs because he's more of a power back than what Clyde Edwards-Helaire was, but he still can do the same things. But you need a running back that can break tackles at the line of scrimmage.
Kind of reminds me of, I don't know if I want to say his name on here. I might just refer to him as Voldemort. But he wore number 5 after Leonard Fournette.
Oh, no, yeah, exactly. Yeah. He's got the juice. Yes. Yes.
The way everybody kind of talks.
Like, that's a great comp. If you look at a Lane Kiffin offense, think about the things that the running backs that Lane Kiffin has made. Right, Quinshon Judkins was a 3-star rated running back who nobody was going to scout that Lane Kiffin was watching play high school ball in the rain.
Everybody forgets that. Everybody forgets where Quinshon Judkins came from now.
He made him a household name, transfer to Ohio State, won a national championship, was a first round pick.
Yep. Well, and you can go back even further, and I think this is probably like if you want to look at how Kiffin's going to manage this running back field.
The running back by committee room that he had in 2022.
No, I was going to go even further back. Reggie
Bush.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's where I was leading up to.
Yeah.
Everybody's trying to make it seem like who's going to be the number one running back. No, we don't need a number one running back.
No.
We've seen Lane Kiffin operate with multiple running backs before. Yes. Has he had those home run hitters? Absolutely. But he's never had a guy like Keywan Lacey where he could feed the ball to him 300 times for 1,500 yards. That was the first outside of Derrick Henry, right? Like, Lane is used to having a complementary style of back to help take the pressure off. For him, the peak of that was USC in 05, 04, 05. Lindell White, Reggie Bush. I think, and I know I'm going to sound crazy when I say this, Harlem Berry feels so much like a modern Reggie Bush to me. I mean, brother.
Reggie's my favorite scene ever, so you're speaking to me.
You want to talk about electric, dynamic, can take any play 70, can make you miss in a phone booth, bend over, tie your shoe, and still jump over you. That is Harlem Berry, brother. Like, this kid is different. And see, a lot of people tried to play on him because he played 1A ball in St. Martin's. And my thing is this. When you have a 5-star athlete like that and the level of competition isn't really up to their skill, he has to look like a video game on the field. Right. Harlem Berry would get the ball in high school and it would be 22 players on the field and he would not get touched.
Yep.
I believe it.
Like, I mean, literally not touched in playing running back. That's how different he was. And then you got to see flashes of it during the season until Frank Wilson got him in his rotation.
Yeah, Chance said that.
Shout out to Michael Ford, who loves Frank Wilson because I was his running back coach. I asked him about the running back rotation.
Yeah.
I said, so how'd you like that running back rotation? His answer was, I plead the fifth. Then wait. So this is how you know I'm getting good at this interview thing. Let him down to some memories of talking about of playing with Jeremy Hill, and he was like, "Man, you know, we used to love those guys, especially when Jeremy Hill or Alfred Blue would get hot and get rolling, and next thing you know, that rotation, Frank would get his rotation wrong, and then next thing we all out of whack." And I'm like, "Oh,
so this is always been a problem."
Yeah, I was like, "Oh, I know you let that slip. We're gonna keep it moving, but I just wanted to put it in that." And he went, "Oh, yeah." I was like, yeah. But I got you. I got you. So Dylan Jones is that piece that we need on offense. You want to help this offensive line out. You're scared about Weston Davis and his development. I don't know why. You're concerned about Alu Ball, a two-time All conference guard out of Maryland. I don't know why. You're concerned about Bo Bordelon, a fifth-year rising senior who is literally, I would not be mad at if they gave him an honorary 18 patch, because that is a story of an 18 too. I don't know why. You have the center right. You have the left tackle right. You have, better than anything, you have the coaching right. I trust Eric Wolford. I trust James Craig. And I trust the talent that is behind those offensive linemen to make sure that the blocks that they're running are right, to make them look right. And that is what a Dylan Jones will do. It's the complementary piece you need to help set off all of your running backs, not just Harlem Berry, but also a Caden Durham too.
Right. That's like kind of the, not I don't want to say forgotten, but like I guess overlooked, guy too, because we talk about Dylan Jones and Harlem Berry. Like we forget like how good Caden Durham was his freshman year, like till he got hurt and banged up, and then last year was what it was, and then now he's got Kevin Smith. Like I can't wait to see what Kevin Smith does with the three of them. And we talk about it. I mean, like the tempo that they run, it's not a bad thing to have three guys that you can trust to put out there at any point. So
This is a great chat. This is a great chat.
Man, that's legendary video. Legendary video for more reasons than one.
Yes. Often imitated and will never be duplicated. Shout out to you, Mrs. Bordelon.
No.
Shout out to you.
Did you say what was your concern?
The concern that I have is the depth that we have on defense, in the interior, and on the back end. Yeah, we have a lot of talent. You got a Havon Finney, but I don't want to see a Havon Finney playing right now.
Right.
I don't want to see a Havon Finney playing right now. I don't want to have to see an Aiden Hall stepping in right now. What does that depth do? And in an interior, you're going to get banged up on the defensive line. We are depending on 3 18-year-old kids to go up against 24, 25-year-old grown men with children.
I mean, you already are banged up on the defensive line.
Exactly.
Even though he's running and looks really good, and hey, he maybe had a schedule.
Gabriel Roloff is going to put on a helmet this season.
I saw that video and I was like,
Gabriel, I said it when he hurt the knee. The timing of it. It's a long shot. Everything's got to line up perfectly. But if you're making a playoff push, don't be surprised to see 19 back on the sideline. Like,
you want to talk about like late season reinforcement, dude? I mean,
yes.
Like if there's the up front the lines, but probably you could probably speak more to this, like your familiarity with being a defensive lineman, your son, and all that. But like that's the position that gets the most beat up throughout the year.
Yes, and that's why it's my area of concern. You're going. It's a war. The trenches are a war of attrition. How well can you handle that war? That's why I'm not concerned with LSU going into week 3 and week 4 against Ole Miss and Texas A&M. I'm concerned with LSU going into the Kentuckys, to the Tennessees, especially a Tennessee-Arkansas game, because you're playing against for as much necessary heat that Alabama should take. Alabama is still Alabama to an extent.
Right.
Kalen DeBoer is still a pretty decent coach.
He is.
And then you're following that up immediately while playing Texas. Like, Texas offensive line is massive. You're going to get pounded. Pause. Like, it's going to happen. Like, it's going to happen. So, and then what other bang up injuries do we have? Is Week still healthy? Is he 100%? Is TJ Daugherty 100%? Like all of those, and those two being in the middle consistently, along with Devon Keys, because I feel like he's going to play a big role in this season too. That helps your front line in run fits. That helps take the pressure off. Oh my God, Piercy right on time. Swift pause. That's why I said it. I knew you were lurking. I knew you were waiting on me. I'm ready. See, AP learning. See, I know. Uh-huh. So those things right there are what is going to set you apart from not just being a playoff contender, but a contender that can make a run. Right. Like, that's the things that we can. Shout out Trip, Tylen Singleton breakout year. It's hard for me to see that this year because he's got 3 veteran linebackers in front of him. And the way that Blake Baker plays his defense, he doesn't use a heavy linebacker package. It's more safety oriented. I would lean more along the lines of a Fahim Delane breakout year before I said Tylen Singleton. You're going to see more 3-4 safety looks than you will 3 linebacker looks. And the only reason why we rolled out that 3 linebacker package last season was just so we could get all 3 weeks on.
Yeah. But that is something to monitor is how deep they are at linebacker. I'm looking at the depth chart right now. Starting linebackers: Whit Weeks, TJ Daugherty. Second line: Devon Keys, Tylen Singleton. Okay. Third line: Charles Ross, Zach Weeks. And then after that,
and then they love Jaden Breaker.
And they love Breaker's not even listed on the depth chart that I had pulled up. But that's another guy. Like, they are so deep at linebacker.
And they mix CJ Jim Coyley in the linebacker sometimes too.
Yeah. They have CJ Jim Coyley listed as the second string star behind Deshaun Spears.
Yep. So if an emergency situation happens where, like, God forbid, all 3 of them are going, CJ Jim Coyley is going inside.
Yeah. Right.
Well, what I love about how often do you have a guy, like if you're considering that mostly a 2 linebacker set, they're nickel, whatever, like how often do you have a guy that's got the playing experience of Devon Keys coming in as your 3rd linebacker? You can say what you want about the pass coverage and all. I trust he's going to get better with that, but like that's your 3rd linebacker. Yeah.
3rd in the SEC in tackle.
That's like I mean, that's crazy to have that guy. It's a luxury. I'm excited about that. Stay on defensive ball. It's easy to say Levitt and all, and that is the correct answer. But if I'm just looking like different, something that I can't wait to watch, it's actually DJ Pickett and PJ Woodland.
PJ Woodland before DJ Pickett. I think PJ Woodland is going to be the one that really breaks out.
Exactly.
I know everybody is hyped behind DJ Pickett because of what he was able to do as a true freshman, but he was able to do that because PJ Woodland was the guy locking things up. Why? You have to ask yourself this question. Why was Houston going at DJ Pickett?
Yeah, right.
Because PJ Woodland had an island on the other side. Like let's be honest. You couldn't throw over there. I have to go at 5. Like, I got to. Like, I mean, I have to go at 3. I have to.
Right.
There's nothing there. Like, we want to know why the coverage was so good last season because as Mansour Delane shut down that side, PJ Woodland kept getting attacked, and every week PJ Woodland got
making plays. Right. Like, I mean, his growth from his freshman year to his sophomore year was crazy. I mean, what came in last year?
Cornerback.
Yes. Like, we didn't even think that. Like, we didn't expect him to be the one that was like getting all the playing time coming in,
especially after Ashton Stamps hit the portal.
Right.
Ashton Stamps hit the portal after the Clemson game, basically.
But think about this, though. Like, the fact that Ashton Stamps, who led the SEC in pass breakups, was not
couldn't even get on the field.
Getting on the field in spring.
Yeah. Right.
In spring. Like, you should have hit the portal then, bro. Like,
right.
But like that's exactly what you brought up. That's why I'm excited about that, because that's what like you said, everyone wants to talk about Pickett, and fair enough, he deserves it. Like no doubt. But I'm a big PJ Woodland fan. I love watching that growth last year, and I just feel like those two are going to be competing for like that CB1 spot, just like going back and forth making plays. I can't wait for that. Concern for me, I guess, would just be, and not that I don't think it's going to happen, just because a lot of it's got to come together and they have to gel and work as one unit. Would just be the offensive line, like, getting it figured out. Like I said, like you mentioned, they're good, they're set each individual position, but in terms of like a brand new line that's got to come together, that's just one of the things I'll be looking is if you want to, run the ball.
I'm glad we played Clemson. I'm glad we're playing this version of Clemson week 1.
Yeah.
And not last year.
Not last year's.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
Like we need a couple weeks to get our bearings.
For sure.
But I will say this, like when you look at it, and this is no slight, no disrespect, but this is just straight facts and honesty. Where's Brad Davis coaching right now?
I don't know.
I don't have an answer for that.
Nowhere.
That's what I thought the answer was.
There's a reason for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a reason for that. The coaching was bad.
Yeah.
Yep.
The coaching was terrible. And it's why I feel better about the offensive line, regardless of who's lining up on it.
Right. Yeah.
Like, they're going to play the position a lot better than what they've played it because they're going to be coached to play it differently. The last time LSU's offensive line was dominant, who was the offensive line coach?
James Craig.
You want to know a secret? You know who's been Lane Kiffin's offensive line coach for his entire career?
James Craig.
The only time James Craig was not Lane Kiffin's offensive line coach was the year that James Craig came to LSU. That was when Lane Kiffin got fired from USC.
Yep.
He was with them in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
He was with him in Knoxville. Followed him to Tennessee. Lane got fired at Tennessee. James Craig came to LSU.
To throw a little bit more icing on the cake, who was the head coach at that time?
Was that one Ed Orgeron?
That was Little Baby. Guess who's back in town?
Guess who's back? Guess who's back on the same coaching staff? How beautiful is it? I love how God works, man. Like Lane Kiffin, Ed Orgeron, and James Craig were all destined to be on this staff together.
Warms my heart.
It should have happened.
It's like the Avengers coming together finally.
Right. But instead of getting the stones without the gauntlet, we got the gauntlet and then got all the stones.
Right.
Like, sign me up.
Hey, that's a $1 billion gauntlet in stones, though. Okay, let's be honest.
I mean, they are Infinity Stones. God damn it, it should be $1 billion. I mean, what did it cost to get the Soul Stone? Okay, was it worth it?
Who'd we sacrifice?
Was it worth it? Miles Brennan.
Oh, poor Miles.
I had a different joke in my head that I wasn't gonna. Anyway,
I want to know.
I'll text it to you. I'm not saying that live.
Use a private chat.
Yeah, I'll put it in the private chat here. I am not saying this out loud.
Zach, you go with your answer. I'm gonna take myself off screen. I'm sorry. I gotta take a bathroom break. I gotta pee so bad. I never do this.
David, come on.
Shame me.
What are you doing?
It's very hot outside, guys. I'm drinking a lot of water.
You
hold on.
Hey!
The goat is here. The
goat
is here.
Goated.
Tina, you were just in time to watch David go to the bathroom.
No, I'm holding now. But the boss is here. I gotta hold it.
Now that the boss is go ahead and go to the bathroom now, David. Go ahead and leave your job now. Go ahead and be irresponsible now.
I'm like at Amazon now. I can't get a bathroom break.
Wait, David. I mentioned the Infinity Gauntlet, and look who shows up. That's all she was waiting for. She was waiting for the Marvel jump. That's all she was waiting on.
Oh, man.
So no, go ahead. Go to the bathroom. Go ahead, go. I dare you go. Go ahead, go now.
I'm removing myself.
You want to say hello?
You on live?
Yeah, you want to say hello?
You on live? Like with everybody?
Yeah.
Like people?
Yeah, people in the chat.
Hi.
How are you?
They can hear you.
What you?
Oh, you want to peek into the camera? Say hello.
I can't see.
You gotta look into the green light.
Hi.
How are you?
My wife making at the same time as Tina Howell making an appearance. My wife is making an appearance. We summon the Infinity Gauntlet, and then look what jumps into the chat. Look at what jumps in. Like
the women power.
It's amazing. No, I was using this as a joke. I used it for the show just now. My wife was fussing at me, telling me to take the Band-Aid off.
Yes, ma'am. We'll do.
Yes, it's gone. It's gone. Okay, I gotta behave for a second, y'all. I don't want to get.
So I guess I will wait won't wait for David to get back to give my concern, because who knows how long David could be in the bathroom.
Yeah, exactly.
It's more a broad look than the defensive secondary, a young interior offensive line. It's really just the idea of how many new faces you have on this team. My concern was always going to be how everybody's going to mesh together in that aspect. Can you create a chemistry in the locker room with that many?
I love that you brought this up now. I love that you brought this up, and I'm glad that you did, because I think we have the best coach for the situation. And I've said this since February, since his first press conference. Lane Kiffin is running this program like an NFL team. Do we get ourselves concerned when the NFL teams overturn their rosters and they only have to go through 12 off-season practices and then go straight into training camp?
Nope.
So why are we concerned about this now? I understand that back in the day, chemistry used to mean a whole hell of a lot. But this also isn't the BCS era. You can lose a couple games and still make it into the playoffs.
Right.
That's why you don't need the chemistry to be right out of the jump. You want this team peaking.
Right. Correct. But when you have that much turnover on an NFL roster, what are your expectations for them that season? How often is it making it to the playoffs?
Yeah, I mean, typically that much turnover comes off of a franchise that's rebuilding.
Right.
But also an NFL roster can't replace that much bad talent with this much good talent.
Very true.
So we don't get to see NFL teams make overhauls this fast, this quick. So the level of the disparity of talent that an NFL team gets compared to what this LSU roster did is second to none. Like you can't compare. And I think that now with this roster and the influx of talent that you had with the better coaching staff on the side of the ball, and Chance Babin is right. He's absolutely on the road game. The NFL roster only dresses 44 players.
Right.
like you brought in 45. Like you beat that. But with the coaching staff that you brought over, with the players, all the newness that you need is only on one side of the ball.
Yeah.
It'd be more of a concern if it was the defensive side of the ball. You added pieces on defense. You added a brand new offense and a brand new offensive system. So everybody's learning each other together at the same time. Everybody's moving at the same pace. Everything is going to naturally come together. That's why I think the spring was so important, to see how spring started with the defense just completely overwhelming the offense for weeks in. And then at the end, the offense started getting its stride together. That's it. I would be more concerned coming out of spring if the offense never started showing out against the defense, because then they never grew.
Right.
But not only did they start showing out, started embarrassing a defense that Lane Kiffin is bragging about to Nick Saban during the offseason. It goes to show you how great that defense is and will be.
And the thing is, like, we can talk about how great of running backs Lane Kiffin has had in his tenure. Derrick Henry, Reggie Bush, Lendale White, Keywan Lacey, Quinshon Judkins. I don't think he's had the elite talent at all three and a half major skill positions on offense that he has right now at LSU.
No.
Like, I think he's had two of the three. Whether you go quarterback, wide receiver, quarterback, running back, wide receiver, wherever you want to go with that. But I don't think he's had all three as good as he has it now.
Hold on, not to cut y'all off. I got a $9.99. I got a $10 super chat over here. With LSU removed, the SEC averaged 25 transfers. Ole Miss has 29. Everybody has levels of chemistry to build. It's the coach that matters to build it. Shout out to you, fearless leader. Thank you so much for that $10 super chat. And I'm actually gonna give half of that to my guys because this is their show.
No, stop.
Shut up. I'm doing it.
Stop.
So
I'll just take my t-shirt.
So, and that's exactly the point that I'm getting to. But there's one area that I think nobody's talking about enough when it comes to this. The biggest improvement, LSU was a 7-win team with a lot of close games. But the one immediate improvement, don't worry, David, you don't have to mute yourself. My wife just came on screen while you were gone. That's what you get for going to the bathroom.
No, I didn't go to the bathroom. What are you talking about? My camera just went off. I don't know what happened.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh, yeah. So you're going to be fake too, huh? So you're going to be fake too, huh? I got you.
Hey, man, sometimes you got to pee, all right? So it's very hot outside. Your boy's pounding water. Your boy's pounding electrolytes. A couple Celsius today because got to.
What up, D. Will? How you feeling today, man? Hope you're doing good over there in the chat, brother. So there's one side of the ball a lot of us are not covering, and that's special teams.
Yep.
Think about this. Lane Kiffin has never had bad special teams anywhere he's been.
Fair point.
And that immediately makes you better. I mean, immediately. You probably win one or two more games just because of the improvement on special teams.
Yeah. Here's my question. Based off of that, who do you think is going to return punts and kicks?
Bro, we talked about this in the chat a couple nights ago. And in all honesty, I don't know because you have so many different weapons that can do it. If I had to pick right now, I think Chase Brown would probably be your leader because of how dynamic he was at Kansas State. But I'm not gonna lie. I'd love to see Harlem Berry do it.
I was gonna say the same thing.
I was
gonna say the same thing. I mean, we're gonna compare him to Reggie Bush.
Yeah.
Think about where like some of Reggie Bush's most iconic moments uniform was punt return.
Yes.
Yeah. And
even
if
at
you're
USC
looking for an excuse to get these guys the ball between Barry Jones, that's a great place to do it.
Yes.
And the best part about having the 10 receivers that you have and the 3-headed monster running backs is that you can put one there and like you don't have to worry. It's not like you have to protect him. You know, like you say a lot of times, like you can't put him there because we can't have him get hurt on special teams. You have freedom to do that.
Even Hamp says it in the chat. Trey Wilson is another one. I think it'll be dynamic, but I wouldn't expect to see him back there just because of his health. Like you don't want any wasted plays to be on punt return when you have other weapons that you could use. Like even when you think about it from a defensive aspect, like you got DBs and safeties who could be back there and be.
I was gonna ask about Benefield if we're talking about the Honey Badger thing. Can he do that? Or has he?
I mean, I've never seen him run punt returns, but at this point, put the cape on him. like at this point, I think this man can fly.
I'm not going to sleep on Michael Turner either. Michael Turner is a name that gets thrown around very seldomly in LSU spaces. But let's not forget, like he is a very, very, very fast guy who also he came in as a wide receiver, or maybe he came in as a corner, transitional wide receiver, and then back to corner. He's extremely versatile and very fast. I'm not going to sleep on him taking.
Not to cut you off, Big Rich. I've watched Big Rich run back interceptions. All right, my dog has two interceptions and a pick 6 to his record. Don't play with my dog, Big Rich. I can't wait till I see my homie next week. Can't wait to see it till I see my dude next week, man. I'm gonna laugh at him for that too.
Another person I'd considered throwing back there on kick and punt is Winnie Watkins.
Oh, yes. I'm so glad you pulled that name. I want to see Winnie Watkins with the ball in his hand in open space as much as possible. And that's another opportunity to put him there.
And I got crap for putting him on Mount Tigermore of players that we're most excited to see that we did with Koki. But I really think that you're going to see a lot of Winnie Watkins early just because of how familiar he and Lane Kiffin are with each other.
Yes.
Yeah. Sure.
He's going to get featured. I mean, when you think about the receivers who are tearing up the defense towards the end of spring, Winnie Watkins. It's not any secret. But I can't wait till you see all of these receivers come together because they're all versatile. They all have similar skill sets, but they all do different things.
Mm-hmm.
It meshes so well. And think about how fast this offense goes, how quickly they spot the ball, but then they turn that spotting the ball mindset into it's not about me, it's about me getting this offense moving.
Right.
So no matter who's out on the field, they're all going to complement each other and do what they need to do to keep the ball rolling. Like it's ooh.
I mentioned when you were talking about this the other night, I mentioned in the chat and see what you think, Zach. But one like outside name that I thought of was Racine Guillory. I got the shiftiness, I if you and then we talk about how deep you are. If you're not putting one of the top three running backs or choosing to get Harlan, whatever, the receivers or whatever. I don't know. Seeing him, just the way he shifts, that would be one that would be curious to me. That is, I mean, we could all sit here and guess all night and probably not name the correct one.
Correct. Philip Wright, also very fast.
Yes.
And he's the only holdover in the wide receiver room from last year's roster.
It's so funny you say that. Somebody else told me that the other night too. But I back in I'm gonna give y'all a date. I want to date this because I said this to Carter. Let me date this.
I pulled that up because I remember you talking about that the other night. That is important. Like being able to catch and like AP mentioned this the other night. He made the comparison about Malik Neighbors, turned into the all-time leading receiving yards, wide receiver in school history, was first round pick, everything we know, but he just wasn't sure-handed back there.
Couldn't catch punch back there. Like he could catch everything. He could catch a robber stealing a purse blindfolded, but he couldn't catch a punt.
Yeah.
And that's important. It blew up the entire special teams unit for the rest of Brian Kelly's tenure.
Yep.
So, especially when you're going to have an offense that's moving with tempo, defense that's going to be, getting shorter breaks to begin with, like a turnover, like on special teams would just be, I mean, it always is crushing, but it would be even amplified. Sorry, go ahead.
So on March 3rd, Carter asked me, I said, look, I got a lineup. I wanted to run past him. And I gave him my starting offensive line and my starting wide receivers. And I said, this is hard because of how deep the receivers are. No pause. It was hard.
No, I just saw what Zach said in the private chat finally.
Oh, you finally saw it? Yeah, that will not be talked about publicly.
No.
That's why that chat is private.
Yep.
So it made me think of something else. I'm not gonna say that either. But I said Jace Brown, Trey Brown, Winnie Watkins, Trey Wilson, and Philip Wright. And the reason why is exactly what you alluded to, because they only kept one receiver. So they obviously have a plan for him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Plain and simple. My God, Johnny says, who's all them folks with you? And these are my guys, Johnny. So
what's up, Johnny?
First of all, y'all, I want y'all to know we are time traveling right now. We are talking into Thursday morning because Johnny is in the Philippines.
Oh,
it's a Philippines guy.
Yes, we had Johnny the other day. Yes, Johnny, welcome back.
So bringing Johnny into the chat. Johnny, these are my guys, Zach and David. I'm bringing the fellas with me tonight. We're on their show, actually. That's why you see this nice little background that they got around us, because we're doing a nice little crossover episode. Piercy says, no pause, ban that man. I'll slide back in a different YouTube name. So ban me if you want. I'll be back. So clearly they have a plan for him. Like you don't keep this kid around if you don't have no intention to use him. But you have so many really, really, really talented receivers. I mean, Malik Elzy, you got Roman Mothershed, like all of these guys, bro, are really good. And then don't forget about the freshmen and Corey Barber and Jabari Mack too. Like, I wouldn't be surprised at some point during like the La Tech game and Beardsley hit that.
I didn't want to throw you off again.
Like at some point, you are going to see these guys like late in games making plays. And then how's that going to entice us to want to get them more involved as the season is going on, right? Bruh, like this is an embarrassment of riches that we haven't seen in a while at LSU. Like I haven't been this excited to see our wide receiver group be this deep since 2018, 2019. Like, and not saying that this is a 2019 type of run, because that was a summer of 1,000 catches, but bruh, like this is a summer of 1,000 weapons.
Well, and you know what the best part is? Can you tell me how many of those guys are seniors?
Bruh, like what? One?
Just one.
Yeah.
Just Chase Brown.
Yeah, like that's it. That's it. And Lane talked about that today at the Rotary Club meeting. Everybody thinks of the transfer portal just being one-year mercenaries, and that was the approach. And I understand why everybody thinks that, because that was the approach that Brian Kelly was taking. I'm going to find these one-year guys that have a high floor, but they've maxed their ceilings out.
Right. Now
we're just hoping, can they redo it? Because what's the purpose for a junior not going to the league? You're not getting that high draft evaluation.
Right.
Yeah.
So you're hoping to get from 5th round to 3rd round, maybe into the 2nd round, but you're not going to be a 1st round grade. These guys coming in can legitimately find themselves becoming day 1, day 2 NFL players at some point, because of the upside, because of the brand, because of the talent and around and coaching around them. And then you're going to be playing on national level. So like it makes it different. The approach is amazing, because you can see a Jackson Harris come back.
Yeah.
And pair that with an Easton Royal. Happy birthday, Easton.
Oh yeah. Happy birthday.
It is 7:29. Happy birthday, Easton. Wait, you mean he's not committing today? He just dropped 7:29 and not committed?
He dropped 7:29 because it's all about him. He's selfish. He's a diva. You know, a kid. This damn troll.
Maybe he just wanted everybody to celebrate his birthday. Is that too much to ask?
Is that too much to ask? First of all, I'm saying all that in jest because that's how people were taking it. How dare he just drop his birthday and not announce the commitment? Well, first of all, let's remind y'all of something. He is already committed. No, I'm like, screw that. He is already committed.
Correct.
Okay? He is committed to the University of Texas. And
for that,
not to go off on an Easton Royal tangent, but damn it, we're here. He's also now 17 years old.
Right.
This kid deserves to play the game however he wants to play the game. Right. Third, shout out to LSU for giving this kid so much to think about that he's committed and has to make an announcement about whether or not he's going to stay committed. Doesn't sound like he's too committed. There we are.
And I can tell you, like, I was talking to D3 schools about playing lacrosse, okay? But I can tell you, I was doing the same thing. Like, I was talking to 2 coaches trying to see, like, what's the best like fit at either school, right? I was doing the same damn thing at 17,
bro.
Like,
Charles,
you
Alexander.
Get recruited one time in your life out of high school to go to college. Enjoy the process. Have as much fun.
Listen to this story Charles Alexander told me in the 70s, late 70s, early 80s, when Charles was getting recruited to LSU. It was signing day. He didn't have his mind made up. His plan was, I'm going to wake up, I'm going to go to school, I'm going to sign both LOIs, and then by the time I come back, I'll decide on which one I'm going to send in. He gets up he has his own car. He drives himself to school. He gets up, walks out the door, and he's deciding between the University of Houston and LSU. Walks outside the door, closes the door, and turns around. He's got 2 cars sitting in front of his door. One is the running back coach from the University of Houston. One is the running back coach from Louisiana State University. He said, in that moment, I was like, well, damn, I don't have all day to decide no more.
Right.
I got to pick right now. So I made that choice as I had about 30 feet from my door to the curb, to the street, to decide which school I was going to. I walked up to the University of Houston car and told him, hey, coach, I'm going to LSU. He said, you sure about that? I said, I'm sure. Well, good luck to you. And he pulled off. I hopped in the car with the coach with the running back coach at LSU, and he took me to school. The rest is history. Like,
and a legend was born.
And a legend was born. Like, this is what this kid is basically going through in a digital era.
Right.
Like, now, instead of it being done behind closed doors, we're all involved. We're all privy to it. We all can see it happening. And if you want to peek behind the scenes, you can't get mad when he gives you what he wants you to see.
Correct. That's why I go back, what is it, to 4 years ago now, maybe, when Trevante Citizen committed from Lake Charles College Prep to the University of Miami.
Yes.
And my video went very viral, went on ESPN and everything in between, right? Of him, hat, and he's got it on his jacket underneath, pulls a separate hat from under the table. Like, people want to joke about that, but, like, let the kids have their fun. Like, I will make fun of that, but I understand that's fun for him, and I'm not going to say this needs to stop.
Right. Like, I don't care about all the things that's leading up to it. And also, let's also understand this. What month is it?
July.
Okay. When do they sign? December 5th. Like, shut up.
Right.
Like, shut up. I don't care that he could flip tomorrow. Will I throw a parade and piss on Texas's grave? I sure will. I would go to my alma mater. I would print out a Texas Longhorn photo, lay it next to my varsity Letterman jacket with my track and football patch because I'm a 2-sport athlete. God damn it, I got it in. And I will pour one out on top of that logo right next to my Letterman on the lawn of Brother Martin at night, of course, because I'm not getting caught and banned by my own mother. And I would record the whole thing.
Yeah, right.
I would absolutely do it. And guess what? Come December 5th, he can still sign with Texas, and I look like a fool.
Right.
But I take it in that moment because I don't care.
Right.
But it doesn't, like, none of this matters until they sign anyway.
No.
Like, let these kids have their fun. Look,
they earned it.
It's so funny that everybody's worked up with the decisions and things that Eastern Royal's doing. But when Jalen Bruce is out here posting everything in LSU gear, nobody's crying about that. Y'all are celebrating that.
Right.
Jalen Bruce is going quiet for the last 3 weeks. I don't hear the same, well, he's not posting anymore. Why isn't he posting? Blah, blah, blah.
Right.
Good.
He's got a lot on his mind.
Yeah.
Right. And once again, shout out to LSU. LSU is literally jumping Texas Tech and Texas. Like, they are beating up against the 2 most financially backed programs probably in the nation. And they're fighting them on their own. This isn't Texas. This isn't LSU going up against Tech and then Florida going up against Texas. No, it's LSU beating back Texas Tech and all their money and beating back Texas and all their money and saying, oh, we're going to keep ours home and then we're going to come into your state and take yours.
Yeah.
Like, you thought you was going to rob me? Nah, now I'm going to rob you. I'm going to take my 100 back plus your 100. That's what we doing. I'm going to take your girl and your sister. I'm snatching them both.
Oh, man.
Like,
just different.
Literally. Just different. Just different, bro. Like that. So we can't sit up here crying about what these recruits are doing. Just sit up here and be excited at the fact that you're in it. They're committed. They're committed, and yet and still they're not committed anymore. Nobody sitting up here in January thought that Jalen Brewster was an opportunity for LSU. Many people probably didn't even know who the hell Jalen Brewster was until he announced that he was coming on his official visit. Everybody was focused on Eastern Royal. Well, he's committed to Texas.
You mean this official
LSU?
I love it.
It's so good. It's so good. Like, where else do you get that?
Bro, you can't. And it's funny because even in all the things that Jalen Brewster was doing on his official visit to Texas Tech, they still were talking about LSU.
Right.
Like, this coach was a part of the greatest college football team in 2019 at LSU. And the head coach that coached that team was the one that went viral with their recruit because he's now recruiting him from that team.
And then they used 2019 LSU as a recruiting tactic against Texas Tech.
Like, you know, the greatest team that ever did it, the 2019 LSU team. And when you're standing there with the number one prospect in the nation, who's also, I would have mentioned Alabama. I would have talked about Texas and Texas A&M. I wouldn't have said a damn thing. I don't want purple, gold. I don't want a T, a I, a G, a E, a R, or a S anywhere near this campus. I don't want none of those letters on here except for the T and Tech. That's it. That's it. I don't want no purple. T in I don't want no gold. No, we're just going with Tech. We're Tech today. We got Tech today. I don't even want the T in Tech. We got Tech today. Tech, damn it. Because LSU recruits in Texas. We are Tech. We're separating ourselves apart because they also are recruiting against Texas for Eastern Royal, and Eastern Royal was on your visit with you when you went to LSU. So we're not talking about Texas. We're talking about Tech. It's that deep. I don't want none of that smoke over here.
Oh, man.
None of that. Like, the absurdity of being able to do that and then call yourself a serious recruiting powerhouse. We had David Bailey. Well, the guy that y'all are talking about on that coaching staff had Warren Sapp.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Like, screw that. He coached a number one overall pick as a defensive lineman. Jalen Brewster has come out and said he wants to win the Heisman as a defensive lineman. I'm going to trust the guy. Who got a defensive lineman drafted number one overall.
Yep.
And has had quite a few drafted very, very highly.
12 first-round defensive linemen under his belt.
That's a crazy stat.
Coach defensive line in the NFL.
Yeah.
12 drafted first round.
That's absurd.
Defensive lineman.
Like, not just drafted overall. First round.
First round.
That's crazy. That's a crazy stat.
That is wild stat.
I'm going to trust that guy.
Yeah, for sure.
And then everybody, when they showed his official visit and him talking to Coach O and Coach O FaceTime and Michael Irvin, it was like, oh, he's got to call Michael Irvin. No, he's showing you his reach, stupid. Yeah, that's what he's flexing you his reach. Oh yeah, I was in Miami. You don't have to worry about that. See, let me show you what I can do. I can put you on the phone with Hall of Famers right now. You want to talk about your brand and getting you out there? I got you covered with that too. I'm gonna put you in with everybody. Tech can't do that. And then they want to talk about him being at home. Do y'all know how far Cedar Hill, Texas is from Lubbock?
Texas is a big state, man.
Yeah.
It is 5.5 hours.
It's probably quite a few hours.
You know how long Cedar Hill is from Baton Rouge?
3.
Tell me
It
that.
is 6.5. It is 60 more minutes to get you to the place that you want to be. That don't sound like home.
No.
To a place with more national championships, more Heisman winners like you want to be.
How about we have 12 players signed to Nike, including our left tackle? Do you want to come be our defensive tackle signed to Nike? Our high school quarterback is signed to Nike.
That's great. That too.
You want in on that? We can get you in on that.
First ever left tackle signed to Nike, backup quarterback, high school quarterback.
Keep running them off. 12 players. Doesn't Phil Knight sponsor a school?
He does.
Oh, okay.
Wait, what school has this? I think how many does Oregon have signed to Nike? Is it less than LSU?
I think it's like 6. It's between 6 and 8. Because Alabama has 8. That's the second most.
It's not 12?
No.
Hold on, let me crunch these numbers real quick.
Where
got to be more, right?
Where's Nike's facilities? Where's Nike's headquarters?
It's 6 to 8.
I think it's
LSU has more.
I think it's in the same place that was, that school. I think they get hunted during a season.
The cool uniforms though.
Not rabbit season.
Duck season.
Yeah. Like them. But yet Nike has more deals with LSU. I wonder why.
LSU has multiple gymnasts, had softball player at one point, baseball players, women's basketball players. I don't know who's even on the basketball roster at this point, so I can't even tell you. But like, it's a big brand, man. It's a big brand. It's so big that Phil Knight said, "Hey, we need to go get more of those guys." What about? Oh no, we need to go get more of those guys.
Y'all a little bit too regional. A little bit too local.
You're not thinking big enough.
I need national. I need this. Y'all change our uniforms up every week. I need the ones that's gonna stay consistent and then still be playing for stuff. And then they're gonna send their guys to the league.
Yeah.
And then send their girls to the league. And then send their baseball players to the league. Like I need that school.
So I have one question about that before we go to Mount Tiger more. Are they wearing white this year as a home jerseys?
They would fucking want to.
Because if you know, a lot of the pictures they post professionally are in purple.
It's funny. I got a post on Twitter that did like 50,000 views just asking that question. Because
maybe that's where maybe that's what sparked the idea.
Yeah. Because I was like, I'm seeing Lane do a lot of media with this purple gold purple gold.
I'll be bummed. I'll be honest.
Like, is he trying to signal something here? Like, are you trying to get us ready? Because Ole Miss, the standard in Ole Miss was powder blue under Lane's tenure. That is not their tradition. They are navy and gray. And they were real worked up behind that. So he better stay with that gold purple gold. We sued the NCAA for with that gold white gold. We sued the NCAA for that and it's crazy that we had to do that, considering the fact that visiting teams used to get to decide what jersey the home team was going to wear.
Right.
That's about as NCAA as you could get.
Yes, you're right.
Like,
you are right.
But no, it had to be LSU to come in and set the record straight. Shout out to Chance Babin at Sissy Blue. But last time we called that out, we got spanked. So I'm never referring to a team wearing Sissy Blue ever again. Ever. Like,
got that Sissy Blue shirt on.
That's Sissy Blue.
Yes,
Sissy Blue shirt on. I'm never referring to that ever again. I want you to show something on screen right quick, Zach. Now that we were talking about Jalen Brewster, I want to show you this because this is something that needs to be highlighted, and you can't fake it. I'm gonna show you 2 videos.
Oh, I feel like I'm being hacked. Is this how David feels when things randomly appear at the bottom of the screen?
So you can add that one.
Okay.
And show that one.
You ready for me to play it?
Yeah, you can play it.
All right.
So we were here with Jalen Brewster. So with it, brother.
So with it, brother.
Hey, how you feel about this visit right now?
Visit cool, being back home, amazing. Culture, everything about it great.
How you feel about the coaching staff at Texas Tech?
Coaching staff elite. They get players to the league, develop well, ran like an NFL program.
How do you feel about the atmosphere of Texas Tech?
The atmosphere good, no distractions, small town, football town, so I work over here.
What's been your favorite part about the visit so far?
Shoot, the photo shoot, how the coaches been treating me. What's your favorite part?
My favorite part about this, Texas Tech is live, I ain't gonna lie. Being with my brothers, having fun, getting to be in the jersey, just having fun.
There you go.
What's up, JBTV?
Now, mind you, this came on the heels of him going to LSU. So there you go. Play the other video.
JB family, it's been a crazy experience out here. Really, I ain't gonna lie, I love it out here, bro. I really love it, bro. It's different. People, everything, culture, the environment, everything is great. I ain't gonna lie, this one had a stadium, the stadium behind it. I ain't gonna lie, that's probably the best photo little thing I done seen. I ain't gonna lie. And I popped it too.
These 2 things are not the same.
You can't fake it. It was dark, but you still saw him smiling. Like,
yeah.
You saw his braces shining. Like,
he didn't say it's been fun.
Well, there you go.
There you go.
There you go.
Kind of underwhelmed.
Like,
kind of underwhelmed.
Excuse me. That's the hype that you had. Notice he referred to the same thing. Culture straight. I love it. The culture straight. The environment. The coaches, they develop really well. Nah, bro, I really, he was trying to fight it. I can't lie, I love it.
One of those was Heisman winning energy, the other was not.
The other was getting shut out in the first round energy, but I'm gonna shut up.
I've been waiting to make a score the same amount of points in a 12-team playoff joke. I just couldn't find a spot for it, so I'm glad you brought that. I've been thinking about it for like 10 minutes now.
I'm gonna always find a way to wedge that in. Night and day, exactly right, Alex. Night and day difference. Night and day difference. It is ridiculous how amazing of a job LSU did to close this gap with Texas Tech, but then to separate themselves. Because like I said, they had a lot to overcome in a short amount of time. And I've said this on every show when I talk about recruiting. This staff has only been in place for 7 months. And in 7 months, they have literally developed a top 10 recruiting class, and they're not done. And I'm glad. I guess Lane may not be on social media, but he must be subscribed to the YouTube channel somewhere. Because I said this. Imagine what they're gonna be when they're at it for a full year.
Right.
This is gonna be the worst class that they have. Think about that for a second.
That's a crazy way to look at it.
That's pretty well to think about.
Maybe you're right. Yeah.
This is going to be the worst class that they have.
Wow.
They must be getting Frank back then. If the recruiting class is going to get better, they must be getting Frank back, right?
Oh, no, we did the right thing. And we got 3 running backs. We don't know what that feels like. We got 3 running backs. Who is Deuce Knight going to hand the ball off to next year?
Arlen Berry, surely, right?
Yeah, JT Lindsey. They're looking forward to JT Lindsey. We hope he develops. Shout out to you, sir. Shout out to you, sir. Like Dylan Jones can come back for another year. Harlem Berry can come back for another year. Oh, Harlem Berry has to come back.
He is right. Yeah,
right.
Harlem Berry has to come back for another year. So you're talking about seeing that 1-2 combination again, and then with the 3 freshmen that you're adding in. I think we got better, fellas.
Right.
Mind you of this. Here's a funny stat. Frank Wilson, Kevin Smith is now tied in 7 months with the same amount of running backs that Frank Wilson has recruited in 4 years.
That's crazy. Almost like Lane with 5 stars.
Bing, 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 bing. Because I'm not giving Frank any credit for JT Lindsey because JT Lindsey didn't play it down. I'll give him Trey Holly because at least Trey Holly played.
Yeah.
I'll never forget that run against Army.
Exactly. But even if you take Trey Holly out of the picture, Frank is down to what? 2? Harlem Berry and Caden Durham?
Who he couldn't figure out how to rotate last year.
Exactly.
Right.
So you're talking about a running back coach who pulled in 4 in the portal and then 3 in the recruit. Shout out, Chance. You are not lying. That's a fact. That is an absolute fact.
Brutal.
John Black said, boy, that man's career was ruined. Yes. Career went up in pure smoke.
Yeah.
It's a shame, man. It's absolutely a shame. But here we are. So Tiger Mark, I'm glad you asked that question. Barry did add about 10 pounds of muscle this offseason. This dude looks built out of a video game. He looks so good. No pause.
Chiseled, man.
He looks good. He looks good. He looks good. Going to Ole Miss is like going to jail. Shout out to the chat.
Chat's been on fire tonight.
Chat has been on fire tonight. I'll tell you what, though. We like to give Texas A&M crap for being a cult. My experience going to the Grove last season felt very I'll use the word cult to put it nicely.
Is it really like that?
It's weird, man.
Is it?
It's weird. It's
That's
weird.
Fun. So
like everybody's on top of each other and it's tent. And they have to pay for those spots.
What?
And they can't bring a lot of their own stuff out there. Like Ole Miss has to bring it out there for them.
What?
And they can't bring out their own tents. Ole Miss puts the tents out and they just go and claim their spots and they pay for specific spots.
That's crazy.
They pay out the ass for those spots in the Grove. They are.
So you mean to tell me you got to pay for an experience?
Right. That should be
now I see why they suing. Now it makes sense. I get it.
We didn't get to talk about that yet.
Oh my god! Now I see why they suing.
How many tents does Prince Imani Allen and Devin Harper get in the Grove?
Bro,
their money. How much?
It's
got to be like 5, right?
I didn't know the Grove was a trade show.
No, dude, I said it. Okay, what I told everybody coming back from Ole Miss is it felt like a massive farmer's market.
Yeah,
it felt like a massive farmer's market.
You can't cook either. You can't grill. You can't. I mean, man,
this sounds miserable.
It sounds like it feels like I'm at a massive farmer's market.
They get excited for that.
So LSU fans are going to be improving the quality of tailgates on September 19th.
Shout out Ben. Ben says, so you got to pay them for the land you work. Is this Mississippi in 2026 or 1876? That's what they haven't moved. They haven't moved on. Dude. They haven't moved on. They're still the same Mississippi.
That's where my mind was. Not
still
gonna
the
lie
same
to you,
Mississippi.
when I was like, to put it
So-
nicely, I'm gonna call it a cult. That's where my mind was.
Shout out to Nurse Brittany again. Shout out Nurse Brittany. So she asked me, we're thinking about going to Ole Miss for the game in September. You going? I said, with all due respect, ma'am, my black ass is not even driving in the state of Mississippi in the month of September.
Nope.
I heard
Sorry.
you talking about that.
I
Not
mean
even
it.
driving through. I believe you. I believe you.
I'm if I gotta go to Alabama for any reason, I'm going north. I'm going north to Arkansas. I'm cutting to Tennessee, and then I'm going through from Knoxville.
You could take a boat out of like Venice and go.
No, Horn Island. Horn Island.
Oh, okay.
It's a thing. That's a thing right now. That's a thing. It's not even September yet, and we got something going on. You think come on, man. They're proving my point right now. I'm not even gonna say the name, but y'all should know who I'm talking about. I'm just saying, my black ass not going into Mississippi in the month of September. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Nope.
Not doing it.
You have. I said after my experience there from last year, I will not go back. And it's like it almost like you hear these little tidbits from Ole Miss fans every time they come across LSU fans. Oh, every time we go there, we're treated so dirty and nasty and whatever. It's like, okay, sure. But when I have a 45-year-old trying to threatening to fight my 60-year-old father.
We're not gonna talk about. I'm not gonna put it on screen, but that's funny. That's funny. That's incredibly
Everybody can't
vivid.
see it because it's on my chat, but Jesus Christ, that is hilarious. But it raises the question, Mark. How do you know?
How?
Anyway,
I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't want to know. I shouldn't ask. I don't want to know. I'm just playing, bro. I'm just playing. So, I do want to get your thoughts on this lawsuit, Zach. Like, what do you think? Do you think LSU should pay these buyouts? Formatted beef says, "Show it. This
That's
is
my
America."
buddy. What's up, beef?
Show it. This is America.
Good to see you, dude.
Come
Thank you for
to
being
the
here.
YouTube channel. You can see it and hit the subscribe button. Timeouts and tangents. That's where we're at on YouTube. Come hit the button and then come over to Go Deep Dive and make sure you hit the subscribe over there. Got to get my guys to 500. So come on, Formatted Beef.
He better have
If you're not, if David is calling you his buddy and you're not subscribed, your beef is gonna get grilled.
I think that's the point.
Pierce.
But anyway, like AP said, if you're not subscribed to either one of our channels right now,
He should.
please
I'll
go
be very
do it.
disappointed with him.
Please go do it.
He said, "My man, I'm 40. I don't have YouTube.
I'm a
What are you
man.
doing?
I'm
Download
40.
Download
I'm a man.
it. Download
I'm
it,
40.
subscribe, and then hit delete.
You have a Gmail though.
You got a Gmail account. You got a Gmail, so you got a YouTube. You just don't use it.
He's a lawyer. He's a lawyer. He's definitely got one.
You don't even have to download YouTube. Just log in on your Google Chrome on your phone. Go to YouTube, hit subscribe, and then never look at it again. We're not asking you to use it. Just go press the button. It is free. That's all we ask you to do. Take 37 seconds out of your day. Go press the button. That's it.
You can do like David did. Go take a toilet break, and while you're out on the toilet, go subscribe.
Hey, but actually, you know what? Everyone take a mandated break. Pick up your phone, go and hit subscribe. We got 1,000 people, 1,000 viewers right now. Like, just go hit subscribe for us. Go do it.
Hit subscribe. Go hit the button.
It's free.
Go hit the button. It costs you nothing. It costs you nothing. So Mark says, "I mean, I'm sorry, fellas, but these two guys look like they hadn't brushed in years." Cowbells have been passed down for generations.
We had a buddy in my friend group for a little while who was a state graduate, and every time every time he talked about like talking to some girl,
Put that on the chat. Put that on the screen. I'm listening to you, Zach.
I'm gonna flash the lights like we're in a theater.
But every time he talked about talking to a girl at state, it was so does she have big black spots, or are they like more light brown spots, or because Mississippi State cows?
Right. Like, oh my God, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
That's absolutely hilarious.
Oh man. Lawsuit. We didn't even get to that yet.
Yes.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that, Zach? I really want to know.
I was thinking about this earlier. Somebody may have said this earlier. It may have been Babin, to be honest. And it was a really good point. It's okay, so you're going to tell me that they signed an agreement to rev share for the 26-27 season.
I said it last night.
Well, you said that last night?
Yeah, I talked about it last night.
Everything in my head runs together.
No. Go ahead.
Either way, but these games have not been played yet. So you're going to sue for money that hasn't even been earned. Even if it is binding them to Ole Miss and they break that contract, these games have not even been played, and you're going to sue them for it.
Right.
That's the part that's like, really? And the other side of that is as a lot of people have said, is if LSU felt like they owed them something, it'd have been taken care of.
You paid out how many buyouts for coaches?
Right.
Like, and this is just shy of $1 million, so it's like
you're pissing in the wind. You gave that to Lane Kiffin for bonus money for games he didn't coach.
Correct.
Right. You already paid $100 million to Brian Kelly, lump sum apparently.
Right, like
all of it at one time. Yeah.
So, like, what are we even discussing at this point when it comes to this? And then let's really think about this.
You did say it last night because I remember what I commented in your chat was get Gordon, get it done.
Yes, you signed, and I wrote about this in my article and on ATVS because I really like let the emotions settle down and like really thought this out. These kids signed these agreements on January 6th. They are 5 days removed from playing the Sugar Bowl. The portal opened the day after they won that game.
Right.
So honestly, emotionally, they shouldn't have been in a place negotiating anything.
Right.
It's not fair to put them in. Yes, it's not fair to put them in that bind.
Right.
Facts. So
give it a Johnny Manziel celebration with the stacks.
Right.
I can't hear you. I got money in my hands.
So you make them negotiate these deals, sign these revenue contracts while coming off of that emotional win, but still preparing for another game. So the calendar's already putting them in an adverse situation. Then they go on to have to deal with making the decision: am I going to stay? Am I going to play? Am I going to resign? And then the portal's open. I don't even have a chance to look at other teams if I did want to leave because I got to prepare to play. I can't go visit other schools, look at other areas. So if I do want to leave, I only got two options. I stay where I know, or I go with who I know.
Right.
So they're already in a tough situation. Then they lose the game to Miami. The season's done, and it's like, all right, like being real, yeah, it's okay here, but I don't really want to be here, especially for a kid like Devin Harper who wanted to go to LSU from the jump.
Right.
It's from Louisiana.
Right.
And now the coach he wanted to play for is going to the school he wanted to be at.
Right.
I'm out of here.
Right.
I'm out of here. So you lose these two guys. And then also, let's not forget the drama surrounding Prince Umayyalon, who nobody's talking about. When he put his name in the portal on January 12th, they blocked it.
Right.
They blocked it.
Yep.
They were trying not to put his name in. So you are gunning for this player, to try to keep him at Ole Miss because you need him. And
Right.
two, you damn sure don't want to lose him to a rival because you know that's where he was going.
Right.
So you block him. He can't even officially enter the portal until January 21st. And by that point, he's already in there.
Right.
I love you too, ATG.
I miss ATG, man.
I love you too.
We gotta
Thank
do
you.
another roundtable soon
Hey,
because I miss
yeah.
ATG.
Hey, ATG, go ahead and join the YouTube membership. And go over, go deep dive, and hit the subscribe button for them. Since you want to call us bums, you're slacking. Catch up.
I miss
Doing
you,
big
ATG.
things over here now.
Miss
No,
you,
but
brother.
seriously, we miss you, bro. Thank you for being here, man.
I could see though, like in those immediate days after you're talking about after that game, where it's like they put this contract down in front of these players and like pressure them to sign it. Like, you gotta sign this quick. We got to make this happen. Like, there's no
Right, we're
doubt-
trying to get this out the way so y'all can get back to preparing for the
Yes.
practice. Y'all got
There's
practice. We
no
got to
doubt.
get this done.
No doubt in my mind. But
And-
like the first question I asked like, when this all came up was, and unless I'm missing something, how much money were they actually paid on that contract contract by now?
I'm glad you got there because I thought about that too. But before I even got to that, those aren't the only two players that came to LSU. And those aren't the
Right.
only two players that came late. TJ Dottery came late as well. Winnie Watkins was the first one that once the game ended, all right, y'all, I'm out. It was fun. I'm going. Y'all already knew this. So
Right.
I'm leaving. So
Right.
clearly they put something in front of Winnie. Winnie was like, get this from around me. I'm not doing it. So Winnie probably knew going into the Georgia game,
Yeah.
I'm dipping. I came here for one person and one person only, and he leaving, so I'm
Right.
leaving too. But TJ Dottery left as well. Why are they not being sued?
It's a good question.
Like, are you telling me that he didn't resign, but he entered his name into the portal around the same time as Prince William Yellen, and he didn't resign on the 6th? Because y'all were announcing that these players were coming back
Right.
during that same time. And then, like you said, David, you cannot make me believe you took $1 million. They signed the contract and just dropped it in these two players' laps
Right.
before they even strapped up for spring practice. I understand you may have given them something, but the money that you're signing for is a 2026 revenue share agreement, and the 2026 fiscal calendar hadn't turned over by the time y'all signed that contract. So now how are you trying to enforce a clause of $400,000 publicly, mind the way? Now, I get it. These things take place behind the scenes. My issue is the fact that Ole Miss is trying to air this out. And to gain what? Because let's say, they're like, screw it. Here's the money. Here's the bread. Take it. Get the fuck around us. You got $1 million. Congratulations.
Right. What's it going to get you?
What does that do for you?
It's a smear campaign. That's all it is.
But
That's
what
all-
are you smearing?
Well, it's backfiring though.
Yes.
Right.
Because like you had pulled up from Ben a few seconds ago, this is a really bad look for them.
That's exactly it. What recruit is? I know I'm looking when I come across Miguel Whitley throughout this season, because I have no affiliation with LSU. I can tell him, say, bro, I know you committed that, but if you decide to leave, you better be careful.
Correct.
I know when I see Jewels, who's a 3-star defensive end sign that's committed to them out in the car. When I see him again, I'm gonna tell him, man, make sure you got your stuff in order. Make sure your agent got you protected. Because the last thing I want to see is you being sued by a school because you're making a decision that's better for you.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
I know I'm not sending no kid
Right.
over there. And you already struggling recruiting. What running back do you have committed?
They got Frank though. Don't worry about it. That's my go-to.
He's
Always let me get the franchise.
Yeah. He's the Louisiana connection, right?
Right.
Gotcha.
Real
Yeah.
quick, Tiger Mark, you've been asking some good questions. I'm putting them. With so much to talk about, but all these questions I want to answer. I'm just putting this on the spot right now, but like Zach and I maybe we could would sit down and record answers to all of these questions and put like a YouTube video out for y'all.
And in the chat asked, wasn't Devin Harper heavily recruited by LSU, but BK let him walk? You are correct. He wanted to go to LSU. LSU was his top team.
See here, the ATG. The thing is, I think we know somebody who would gladly subscribe to that.
Right.
So you might want to pass that information along to that person. And,
yeah.
And while you're at it, tell them. I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna stop talking.
I mean, you can end that perfectly. There's a perfect way to end that. There's a perfect way to end that. Tell him to go. I'm close with a family friend of Devin Harper, and let me tell you, he could not be happier to be here.
Love hearing that, Truck.
Like, this kid wanted to come back home, man.
Right.
Yep.
Like, it's not. It's that simple, and he shouldn't have to be.
He's getting sued for it.
Right.
You're happy. You're happy. Here's a lawsuit.
Right. Oh, you want to be happy? Okay, gotcha. Oh, the guy who wears fake arm tattoo sleeves, you can buy at Walmart. I love the man with the two initials. Okay.
ATT, we need to have a conversation.
Yeah.
Anyway,
but Tiger Moore.
Yeah, let's get to Mount Tiger Moore. Yeah. If we don't get to it, we may not. And I do want to get into it.
I know this is gonna be a good one. Yeah,
this is gonna be a good one. Let me pull up my list.
All right. So for Mount Tiger Moore this week, we are doing, and I'm gonna move AP. So we
AP. Do you want you have the choice. Do you want first pick?
Yes, I want first pick for this.
Perfect.
Are you crazy? Yes, I want first.
So we're doing a combined Mount Tiger Moore of number 7s and number 18s. If you just did one of them, it probably would have been a little too easy. As AP pointed out, this makes it very difficult, and that's the challenge I wanted for the three of us. AP's going to go first. I went first last week with just Dave and I, so I'm going to go last. Let me make sure I have this pulled up on my phone so I can type it out.
While you do that, I'll quickly break it down because we got a lot of viewers of AP's viewers here. So for those that haven't seen us do this before, obviously it's a play on Mount Rushmore.
Yes.
We just snake draft through. If we don't have a guest, that third spot's usually just viewers that we put from chat. But thankfully we have a third. It makes it more challenging when we have a third person here to pick from this, because Zach and I usually can just roll through. You can, whatever list we do, like we've done baseball players that didn't win a ring. We did with Koki, we just did players we're most excited to see this year. What we did last week, gold gloves last week. We had a sponsor last week, so best defensive players in LSU baseball here. So anything like that. So when we have to get through 12 players, it makes it a lot of fun. So AP will go first, I'll go second, Zach will go third, and we just snake draft two. And then we're going to put a poll in on Twitter tomorrow morning for who had the best list. And Zach already thinks you're not going to vote for him, so don't do it.
Yeah, don't vote for Zach.
All right, AP, first pick.
All right, so this guy recently interviewed Lane Kiffin, has certified the next Honey Badger. So of course I'm starting with the Honey Badger himself. Like, I have to go with the Honey Badger. Like, my heart warms when I see 7.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, you had to. Go ahead, Zach.
Easy.
I mean,
easy one.
he's the only person that forced his way to be an honorary Heisman finalist to get a trip. That's how dominant of a player he was. The Heisman finalists only capped themselves at 4. They made an exception to bring Tyrann Mathieu because they knew how much of an impact he was. He finished 5th, and they still say, you know what? You need to be here for the presentation. That's how dominant he was. That's what you want to see out of a 7. And then the story that he was a true freshman, lowly ranked, wasn't heavily recruited, came on the field and just dominated. Wearing 14 and then half of 14 is 7. So symmetrically, numerically, it just looked great. So yes. You go from year 1 wearing 14, year 2, you divide it by 2, you get 7. And there we go.
What a year, man. And what a year that was.
What an electric year that was.
That should, for every reason you mentioned, that should be 1-1. But I'm just as happy at 1-2 to get this guy. He's my favorite, Patrick Peterson.
Yes,
is like just a legend. I had him on my 7-on-7 team last week. He's, in my opinion, best man coverage corner just corner in general that's ever stepped on the green grass at Tiger Stadium. And he had 2 feet in for that interception, by the way. We're not going to get all mad about that. I shouldn't have brought that up, but. Pat P.
You don't even need 2. You needed 1, and he had 1 foot down.
I know he needed 1 and had 2.
Exactly, and that's my point. Like, you don't even need 2.
No, right.
You don't even need 2.
Bull.
I've got a difficult decision here.
You do.
But
you get to go twice in a row. So, like,
I think you. That's a good spot.
The problem is I've got 4 guys that I'm all lumping into one category on this tier. I'm going to take the first number 18 off the board. I'm going to go Jacob Hester.
You bastard.
You weren't getting them. You weren't getting them.
I know he wasn't the first, but when I think of 18, I think of Jacob Hester. And it's no disrespect to Matt Mock.
No.
But
he is the captain's captain.
Right.
He's Captain America of LSU.
He's Captain Mount Tiger Moore.
Yeah. Literally. Shut up, Chance. Shut up, Chance. We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
He
Chance.
already got a mention on the show tonight.
We're not doing that, Chance. We're not doing it.
I was gonna joke about it later, so I'm glad Chance brought it up so I didn't have to be the one to say it.
And then my second pick, I'm going Leonard Fournette. Probably the person I think of number 7, the third most, and it's a very close third. Tyrann is not the original 7. I know Pat Pete is second and a close third. Leonard Fournette.
Yes. Like that. Those are the top 3 for sure. It's definitely in the order that we just took them, and I'm not mad at you taking Jacob Hester over Leonard Fournette either. If I had the choice, I probably would have done the same thing too. Jacob Hester just means, like, personally, a lot to me, and I'm trying to work some back channels so I can, like, at least just shake his hand one time. That's it.
Yeah,
he's a good dude. He's a good dude.
All right. Look, real talk. Unbeknownst to me, y'all remember when LSU had those tribute uniforms that they wore in 2018?
Yes,
with the purple
one of my
helmet?
favorites.
I love the Silent Night uniform.
Yeah.
I love that uniform. When they showed those for the first time, it was Jacob Hester wearing the uniform. He was the 18 in that.
You're right.
I had that as my screen cover, as my screensaver for a year and a half.
Yeah,
literally, like. And I didn't even realize it was Jacob Hester, but once I found out it was Hester, I was like, "Oh, I'm not moving." Right? Because Foster Moreau was 18 that season.
Correct.
I thought it was Foster, but yes,
that's it.
That's it. Spot on. I'm sorry for taking up your time, David.
You're good.
Oh no, you good. This is where it gets tough here. I'm sitting here staring at my list. This is where it gets tough. So, I mean, this is where okay. Are we talking about just their career or while they wore the number?
If we talked about Tyrann wearing 14, then I think you can.
Okay.
Yeah, you can talk about career.
Then it's easy for me. It's Derek Stingley.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that.
Yeah, because I know like it. I mean, there was if you look at it, like
I'm telling y'all right
that,
now, my next like 3 picks are gonna be kind of off the wall.
I love it. I want to see it.
I know they're not gonna vote for me as a favorite, but I don't care. This is mine.
So I don't want to throw out any answers that y'all may take, but I don't necessarily know if y'all take this. I didn't put Ja'Marr Chase on my list.
Oh, I am.
No.
Because he's
okay.
my next pick. He's my next pick. Like, go ahead and explain your 7 for Derek Stingley, and then I'll break down my Ja'Marr Chase.
No, I mean Stingley was. Would y'all agree the best freshman cornerback to ever step on the field?
How about
Yes,
ever, anywhere? Period.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like I just undoubtedly a gigantic part of that 2019 team, and I know we kind of got robbed of like towards the end of his career with the COVID, all that sort of stuff. But I mean, Stingley was incredible and just now balling out, one of the best corners in the NFL. So 100%. Shout out to Stingley.
Absolutely. So I'm definitely going with Ja'Marr Chase. I mean, how iconic is it that Ja'Marr Chase's LSU profile is him wearing 7 and he never played a single down wearing 7?
Yeah.
And he did that on purpose. That's how goated he is in 7. like he one of the most dominant seasons as a sophomore wide receiver ever. Didn't have to play a single rep of college ball as a junior and still got drafted in the top 5 in the NFL, and is, if not the best, arguably the best wide receiver in the league.
1A, 1B.
Literally, between 1A, himself 1B. And his former teammate,
Yep,
who could have easily been a 7 as well.
I still believe in Terrace Marshall.
Me too. I swear to God, me too.
I do too.
Me too. The Panthers ruined him.
Yes.
Bingo.
Yes. They scarred him. They absolutely scarred him.
Should AP get Ja'Marr Chase / Jacoby Stevens? Because that's who took the spot of the 7 that year.
I forgot about that.
No.
Wow.
I'm kidding, but
I forgot about that.
No, we're not slashing that at all. We're not. I love Jacoby Stevens.
I do too.
He's not even on my list.
I completely forgot about.
Yeah, because it should have just been put up. Chase ain't
Probably
wearing
so.
it. You put it up.
Probably so.
Right.
Yeah,
plain and
simple.
simple.
Right.
Yeah.
Now for my 18, Brandon Taylor.
I love that pick.
Great pick.
That's not off the wall. I love that pick.
Brandon Taylor. I mean, we're talking about defensive captain, all SEC safety, and the literal vocal leader of one of the greatest defenses to ever play at LSU. The reason why Tyrann Mathieu had the free reign to do whatever the hell he wanted to do on the defensive backfield is because he had Grant Delpit and Brandon Taylor. Not Grant Delpit. I'm sorry. Eric Reed and Brandon Taylor.
Yes. 100%.
Like, Jesus Christ.
Could you imagine Tyrann Mathieu playing that star role right now? That just made me think of that. And that was off tangent. That was off topic. That was kind of a side tangent. But like, I just had that thought, and holy crap, that's like
this is a funny comment about All Things Go, and it's absolutely true. Like, whenever I think of Jacoby Stevens, that's the first image that comes to my mind every single time.
I forgot about that.
It's literally that one-handed stretch up, point the ball, catch, interception. It is gorgeous.
That's sick.
Like, it's freeze framed into my brain whenever I hear Jacoby Stevens. First thing I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, like Brandon Taylor's that's
it's a really good pick. It's a really good pick.
I love it. All right, I need to get me an 18 on the list, even though there's somebody just mentioned there's still a really good number 7 on there. But I'm going all cornerbacks. Apparently, I'm giving me Tre'Davious White.
I ain't mad at that at all.
One of my favorite cornerbacks. Like, you compare him with some of these other names, he doesn't get talked about as much. And dude locked down half the field, like every time he was out there. I love Tre'Davious White.
Yep, just give me 1 second while I try to make sure I'm spelling this correctly. Okay. Yeah, Trey White, really, really good pick. That's probably where I was going next. And then I've got 2 to close this out. So I will go with Matt Mock, the OG 18. I spelled that wrong. No, I didn't. Okay. And then I'm going to go with the OG7 as well. I'm going to go with Burt Jones.
Nice.
Oh, good. I'm glad somebody called out Burt. I'm so glad.
Old heads can't get mad at us.
I'm so glad, man. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. So glad you pulled Burt Jones. Because if it came down to it, I was just gonna do it just because. An honorable mention to Ali Highsmith, who modern era players all love. Marlon Favorite, Drake Nevis.
He's the next
Cornell
one on my
Stewart.
list.
Always talk
I got
about
it.
how people do not give Ali Highsmith his props for bringing 7 into the forefront and shouting out Pat Pete coming in to take the number.
Yep.
But I'm not picking Ali Highsmith. So.
I had him like he's the first person off my list.
Yes.
Yeah, same. I have a tough choice here. I know what everyone else probably thinks more, but you know what? It's mine. I'm gonna go with my list. And I need somebody outside of the secondary. Give me Kayvon Chase on. I loved watching that dude rush the passer. I loved it. Just another gigantic. I mean, how many do I have? Okay, never mind, just 2. I thought I had 3 from 2019. I only have 2. But yeah, Kayvon is awesome.
You bastard.
It makes me feel better. That's not. Now I feel even better about my pick.
You bastard. Nah, you're just making it tough for me. If y'all would have took those 2, this kind of cleans it up. So I can go in multiple different ways. I can go with another 7 because there's a great 7 that we did not pick.
Yeah,
that's still on the list. And then I could go with another 18. There's so many 18s that we could pick. Like shout out to Christian Lacouture, shout out to JD Moore, shout out to Foster Moreau, shout out to Lamine Barrow, Terrence McGee, Josh Williams, Dick Dixon. There's so many good 18s. Like the 18 list is hard as hell.
And 18 list is a lot more extensive than 7.
Yes.
I got one you haven't said. I want to say I'm gonna wait and let you pick before I say it. But one
Chance, I'm not going with Will Campbell. I felt like Will Campbell was a cop-out pick for 7, just like I felt like Harold Perkins was a cop-out pick for 7 too. Like, don't get me wrong, Will Campbell was great,
right?
But I don't like
Kelly.
Exactly. I don't like, and the reason why is because your 7 has to change the game.
Right.
They're the player that's not just good; they're the one that when things are going bad, they change the game overall. Plain and simple. So if I'm looking at 7s and
Grandma feels bad.
poor King up past his bedtime. It's the Burt Jones pick that puts you over the top. That's what it is. So if I look at 7s, there's one on this list that I can name, but his 7th season is kind of shaky. His junior year is better than his last year. So I'm not going to go with a 7. I'm going to go with Lloyd Cushenberry.
I like it.
Okay.
The anchor and a Remington finalist, part of the Joe Moore award-winning national championship offensive line, NFL draftee and crushing the league, overlooked, underdeveloped, but came through late in his career and dominated at center for LSU.
And that's the thing. I am a lot more okay with an offensive lineman being
18.
That was actually, yes, correct. 100%. I'm a lot more okay with an offensive, like, no disrespect to Will Campbell, don't get me wrong.
Right.
Yeah.
But like, I'm a lot more okay with an offensive lineman taking 18 rather than 7.
They could have gave Will Campbell 18 as a freshman.
Right.
I wouldn't have been mad at.
Correct.
Well, like
just like 7 is.
It's a game changer. Like that's what he's like he can be like one of the best left tackles ever put on the uniform, but it's not a game changer, like a playmaker. Right. Like, no disrespect, like we said, but like that's when you think of 7s like, oh, you need a big punt return right now to turn this game around. Oh, here's Honey Badger. You know, like
Right.
Yeah.
Like Jaden Daniels should have been 7 after Kayshon Boutte finish it off. Like,
wouldn't have been mad at that.
Man.
exactly. But
That'd
you
been fun to
can't
watch.
because you gave it to Will Campbell.
Right.
And that's
Right.
that's what 7 is supposed to be for. Like, you let your player naturally develop into it. The only true freshman to walk on campus and get 7, Pat Pete, Leonard Fournette.
Right.
And there was a reason for it.
Right.
Will Campbell is a goddamn left tackle.
Right.
Amazing that you started as an 18-year-old true freshman in the SEC going up against Jared Verse. You got baptized in that game. But, brother, you are not a 7.
No.
Oh my god,
No.
I'm way off tangent here. It's just a shout out. This is for you, AP Timeouts Tangents. I just realized Jared Verse and Myles Garrett are going to be lining up
On
across
the
from each
same
other.
team.
That's
and then,
absurd. Dude.
and then they have a chance to bring Aaron Donald back.
That's absurd. That just came to my mind.
Ladies
Yeah.
and gentlemen, make sure you go pick up the Rams defense in your fantasy football.
Yeah,
game.
Good.
Jesus
Cheers.
Christ. Jesus
And why?
Christ.
And right after you do that, hit subscribe on Go Deep Dive.
Yes, subscribe both channels. Do
Please,
it.
seriously.
Do it.
Who the 18 I was saying that like this for me is one of my favorite because of his journey and the improvement. Damone Clark.
Oh,
And
yes.
When,
Yes.
when I think about a player, like how far they came between like
That's why I
their
didn't
first 2
say it.
years.
Yes,
Dude,
that's why I
he-
didn't say it. But
It was
he's at
crazy.
18 as they come. You know, you're right, David. Like, Jesus.
Dude, he
what a fool.
earned his. I mean, like I said, he went from his first couple of years where he was wearing like 35, I think, right?
Yes.
And struggle. Like if we're being honest, I wouldn't like to call out like bad things, but like when we can talk about how good he ended up being, I'm okay saying it. He was incredible, dude. Like his senior year, like it felt like you were watching a different player. It really did.
No,
Fuck,
but
awesome.
who is his coach?
Is he back?
Might be better than ever.
Who are you saying the better junior year than senior year? Were you talking about DJ Chark?
Grant Delpit.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think-
Grant
I-
Delpit. Yeah.
I was thinking both when you were saying that.
Grant Delpit.
Yeah.
But
Well, I
even
thought it was
DJ
Delpit, but he left as a junior though, right?
Yeah, I
knew
mean,
he-
his second year was
that's
better.
what threw
I mean,
me off.
yeah.
Yeah. That's why I
But-
thought it wasn't him. But
But DJ Chark was still great his junior year. His senior
Mm-hmm.
year was very underwhelming and very forgetful. Grant Delpit was great. His 7
Oh,
gets a pass because of the fact that they won a national championship and he still was a Thorpe winner. But he won the
Yeah,
Thorpe
right.
because of what he did as a
At the
sophomore.
previous year.
Yeah,
100%.
like,
Well, and Delpit was hurt for a lot of that year,
Yeah.
if I
Yes.
remember correctly.
yes, he was. He was playing through a lot of
Yeah.
injuries, and
Yeah.
you know, shout out to him because he still was making plays. I mean,
Right.
he had a pick in the national championship game. Like it was pivotal. A
Right.
pick or a fumble recovery. I
And-
can't remember. I think it was a fumble recovery.
him winning that award for what he did the year before is why we're still paying for it with Malik Neighbors not winning over Marvin Harrison.
Yeah,
And then maybe like not that blank on his name, the DB from Ohio State last year, but Mansour
Caleb
Delane,
Downs.
like Caleb Downs. Caleb Downs is more deserving than Marvin Harrison was of winning that award, but that could have been Mansour Delane last year as well. Like
Right. Is Mansour Delane going to win the Thorpe this year?
I mean, honorary he should. Like,
just give it to Fahim.
just get right. Like
Yeah.
in place of your brother, there's still
All
a
right.
Delane.
Who's
Here you
ATG
go.
talking about?
That's what I'm
I
trying
feel
to
like
figure out.
we're playing
SEC
Carter's trivia right now.
We are 2-time All-Conference, second team All-American.
It's a 7, he said.
It's a 7?
It's not. Is it KB?
That's what I was about to ask.
It's got to be.
It has to be KB. It has to be Kayshon Boutte.
because I'm looking at who I have left on my
Yeah,
list.
it's
I
got
don't
to
have
be
very
Kayshon
many.
Boutte.
No,
because
no disrespect to KB, but that's who you want us to
But-
pick first, ATG.
right? No, bro. Like his 7th season was garbage. No, Kayshon Boutte was great, but then also remember this too. That year he went off his junior year, he got hurt halfway through. Like there was a lot left on the table, and then he followed that up with that year, like the next season. Like I
Nick Saban era?
Nick Saban era. Wow.
Yes, not KB. Nick Saban era. No, Rondell Mealy was.
We're gonna have to get ATG on here for one of these.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Rondell Mealy was before Saban.
I'm drawing a
blanking.
blank, man. Because it's not
Offense or
Heisman.
defense?
It had to be defense.
Yeah, probably. If it.
A great 7. I'm gonna feel so stupid.
Ryan, we
right?
talked about Will Campbell. Like the AP said it great. Like that felt like a cop out 7. This is gonna Ryan. You would know. Ryan, if you're still here, who was the 7 during the Nick Saban era? Because ATG is not telling us. Ryan, you have a massive chance to show off your ball knowledge right now.
I mean,
Highsmith was 11.
We talked about Ali Highsmith.
Oh, it was defense. I looked it up.
Who was it?
He played in the 03 championship?
Yeah. Damn, that's a name I haven't heard in forever. Trev Falk.
Oh, Trev.
That's why Metcalf was last name. No, I get it.
Yeah.
Damn.
I need to get you with Carter so you can help with the damn trivia.
Yeah.
Seriously, bro. Seriously. Damn.
That was impressive, ATG.
That is a deep bag pull.
That is
Shout out
deep,
ATG.
Deep cut.
He is
That's
now
a deep cut.
The director of football operations at Lafayette Renaissance Charter High.
Yeah, we talking about goddamn 119 tackle player, Buckus Award finalist. Like, ugh. Sorry, Trev. Shout out to you, sir.
Yeah, that's a deep pull.
Shout out to you, sir. Chance says, yeah, Falk should have come back for his senior season.
Damn.
I remember watching that year, that team. I was what year was I in high school? Freshman or 8th grade that year? But I don't remember like the particulars like I can remember now.
Yeah, during that run, I mean, I was in my junior year in high school, so I was just figuring out being a teenager, and then on top of that, I was yes, exactly. And on top of that, I was focused on my own career. I remember cheering for LSU, but remembering players' names from 01. Like if you weren't a specialist or elite, especially because 7 wasn't a thing back then too.
Right.
As much as it was, like it really wouldn't have stuck with me. But I do remember like looking up into Trev Falk because I was coming up.
I will say, speaking of that team in that year, when we were doing like best plays a couple weeks ago, right, whenever maybe 2 weeks ago, best moments or plays, Marcus Spears pick 6 in that national championship game was honorary mention.
Beautiful. Yeah. Shout out 84.
The way you use binoculars, ATG? Yes.
Right. Like, shout out to ATG. I'm about to say you got binoculars in your truck. You stay strapped with binoculars, my guy. I don't even know where to buy binoculars at.
Yeah, I was knee-high on a grasshopper.
You definitely got to come do one of these with us.
Absolutely.
I feel like it'd be a fun list. Babin, what's up, buddy?
We need another roundtable, ATG.
Yeah.
But
you got to organize it, though.
But not everybody's invited to the table, though.
That's where it started, all this, man. Like I was thinking about that earlier. Like I'll never forget. Zach and I were talking about the show. Zach and I have been planning the show. We're talking about it, and we still weren't sure what we were going to do or how we were going to do it. And then I remember just sitting there with Max, and y'all were all on already. So I joined the chat just to like come like say hello, so everyone see my name and all. And then HEG was like, "You want to join?" I was like, "I'm busy with my daughter. If y'all still going, like y'all were like 30 minutes in." And I was like, "If y'all still going, by the time I get done, I'll come jump in." Well, an hour later, like y'all still going, I jumped in, and then we went for like another 3 hours after that.
3 hours, bro.
We went late.
We went late, dog.
And Buddha was killing us.
Killing it.
Buddha needs to be a stand-up comic, man. I'm telling you,
bro. Like
he goes live on TikTok, and I'll just sit there and watch his TikTok lives, and like,
bro, like he's missing his calling. Like covering sports ain't it, dog. like, yeah, you're good at it, but you're more alive in it. Like ball, but bro, like funny too.
Buddha, legit. I'll get like this is once every like 2 or 3 weeks. I'll just randomly get a text from Zach just out of nowhere. Dude, we've got to get Buddha on. Like I'm just like I don't even know where it's coming from, but it must be watching the TikTok live.
It's watching the TikTok lives. Because Buddha, every time Buddha gets a galaxy on TikTok, he's like, "All right, we're shotgunning the beer." And I'm like, "Yeah!"
Oh, I'll never forget. He was feeling good that night. He was
buying a truck.
Like, yeah, going to get a truck.
He was going by the truck. ATG says I have a VIP list for the next round table. It's those very attractive upper middle-aged guys from the team that goes.
You ladies.
Touche, sir. Touche. Better yet, since you say you ladies, I curtsy. On the team that goes.
Oh my god.
Team that goes. Don't watch out with the giveaway guy. He might get mad if you call him that.
Alrighty, before we get any more trouble, let's wrap it up here tonight. Make sure to go follow us, like the video, subscribe. He's a
Bow. I'm gonna take my shots. Fuck that. We at that part of the show now. We've been going for almost 3 hours. I got freeness.
Oh my god, we have. That's why I'm so hungry.
We at the back end of the ball game now, fellas.
I've been holding in my pee for about a solid hour. Take notes,
great.
David.
Thank you. ATG says I fuck with them hard on my burner.
Oh boy. I might have to unblock them so I can go see what you're posting with your burner.
Oh man, I gotta know what the burner is. I gotta see it now. I want to go follow the burner.
Is the burner BS LSU?
What if that was ATG the whole time?
Bro, that would be elite.
That's the only way I would be okay with it, man. I swear.
Elite work. I would let everything slide after that.
Yes.
That would be elite
100%.
work. That would be elite work. Oh my god, man.
Bro, if y'all made it to this point in the show, thank you so much.
Right, like man, y'all. Shout out to my chat, man. My chat family. Thank y'all, TAT fam, for showing up for us tonight, man. Thank y'all so much. Please do me a favor. Do me a favor for my fellas. Don't just go and subscribe, but share their channel with your friends and family. Tell them about the things that they're doing over here. Tell them about the hard work, the great content, the sacrifices that they're making, because at the end of the day, we are a family over here. We legit grow together. We have gone through things behind the scenes that y'all will never understand, and we have been continually fighting to keep growing our bond and protecting this family that we have with these three faces on this screen. And y'all are part of that family. Like, y'all are included in that. So please share this out if you love LSU, if you love college ball, if you love baseball, whatever it is, basketball. We got y'all covered on all fronts. And if you just want to have a good time, this is where it's at. Where it's at.
We've been through things that we had to sign an MOU for.
Brother, talk about a dumb ass move. Screw it. We here. Let's talk about it. We're past it. Let's talk about it. We're gonna air it out now. We here. We are past that. What do they call that? The statute of limitations. We passed that. This happened in what? February? No, it's like March or February. It was kind of early in the year. It was amazing to see this take place. God works in amazing ways, y'all. We got sent an MOU because these guys wanted our show on their network. They wanted to start their own network. They wanted to slander and talk trash about a network that they were a part of.
Right.
They didn't want us to be a part of it. They saw the talent that we had. They wanted to take our talent and try to keep it for themselves.
Yep.
And market it in a way that would gain them profit and attention that they've never seen before. Because they saw what we were doing, they saw what we were creating, and we knew what we had in ourselves. So they sent us an MOU. And the MOU had to have been written through ChatGPT because it was the dumbest shit I ever read. I even ran it to my attorney because I don't just sign on anything.
Right.
Over at ATG. Why are you signing? No, hold on. Let me no. I mean, yeah, subscribe to ATG too, but let me go get hold on. We gonna hold on. Let me go drop this in my chat. This is where you click this link right here, fellas and ladies. Go click that link right there. Go hit the link right there and go subscribe over there, Tiger Mark.
I'm gonna throw yours in there too for anybody from who's subscribed to us for whatever reason and not subscribed to you. I'm gonna throw it in there too.
Gotcha. So they sent us these MOUs. My attorney laughed at it, said, "Don't you ever sign anything like this again in life. Don't even waste my time with reading these things." Bet. Just wanted to make sure. We all talked about these MOUs independent from each other. Never said a word.
And we're like that.
They talked about it. I kept it to myself. I was like, yeah, bet I'm not doing anything. So I had Ross Jackson on my show. This was the start of free agency. That's what it was. It was a Friday going into free agency in football. It was in March. So went into free agency, baseball season rolling. An asinine post comes out about Stephen Milam on Twitter being overrated. I didn't see anything going on. I was stoked I had Ross Jackson on the show. Thank you, David. Shout out to you for that one, brother.
Gotcha, bro.
I was focused on NFL stuff at that time. I woke up the next morning. I see other people just going in on these fools and then them doubling down. And at that moment, I was like, hey, thank you for the confirmation, my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Glad I did not even consider signing that bullshit.
Yeah.
So now here we are, 4 months later. Everyone's social media accounts are still growing. They have fallen off into the pit of irrelevancy. They can no longer stream as consistently and do their podcast like they thought they were. They have no associations anymore. They burned bridges left and right. And the only thing they can do is cry a river about it.
Yep.
And not only that, probably by tomorrow morning when I wake up, I'll have 3,000 more subscribers than they have.
If not more.
Screw y'all.
The best thing that ever happened to us. The best thing that ever happened.
Absolutely. So screw y'all for trying to mess over us and play us like that. Don't ever try to do that. Just be kind, man. Just be kind, man. Just be kind. Yes, that's the exact reaction we had too, P. Lee. Damn. For real?
And then they started trash talking and dropping names publicly on their show.
Yes. Yes. And Stephen Young, That's only the first set of snakes, brother. that was the sign of things to come.
We will one day have a 30 for 30 written just about this time of podcasting in LSU.
Bruh. That's why this story's at the back half of the show. If you want this treat, you got to make it all the way through. So,
2 hours and 45 minutes.
There's your peak. Y'all
I have to have some chance of going to the gym tomorrow. Let's wrap this up here.
Right.
AP, tell everybody that's watching us where they can find you, and then we'll drop our stuff on the back
YouTube.
end.
Y'all already know where we are. Timeouts and Tangents on YouTube. Make sure you hit the subscribe. Make sure you like. Memberships are open, $5 a month, y'all. And Fire membership content coming consistently. Surprised y'all with the Fire morning vid out of nowhere, and then of course.
ATG, you're hilarious, bro. No matter what he posts, every time.
Bro, I love, bro. You want to talk about elite troll? I love him. Like, this is how trolling should be done. This is it. Like, you should troll. You should start a trolling university. Like, Kai Cenat got streamer you. You should have trolling you. Seriously. So
you can teach it at Arizona State.
Facts.
It's so stupid.
So y'all know the content is definitely contenting. Y'all can follow me on social media at Twitter at AJP413. That's what I'm saying. I told you this. I told you this, ATG. I literally just told you that. Like, you got, like, your fan base would fall in love with that. Yeah, people like you being in the bushes. It's fun. It's a running gag, but that's it. Like, you built the gag in already. It's a gag. Run with it. So seriously, the content's going to be contenting. Keep your notification bells on. You never know when I'm going to do things like that. More membership content is on the way this weekend. So if you're not joining, you're not getting that inside information. David, how is that video about Sam Levin and why we should be excited over him being the quarterback of Trinidad Chambliss?
I can't imagine not getting it. You got to pay $5. Go get it. It's $5.
It's $5. It's one Starbucks coffee a month. It's 16 cents a day. 16 pennies a day. We don't even have pennies anymore. That's it.
You got to round that up to 20.
Right. Like, I'm charging y'all less than the pennies. Like, come on. Just hit the button. Shout out my dog Peely. He coming. Also, website coming soon. I am building my own website.
Oh, yeah.
Merch store coming. If you join now before September 5th and LSU kicks off in Death Valley to kick Clemson's ass in the real Death Valley, you will get 20% off of all the merch in the store through the national championship game. Members for life get 15% off of all merch in the merch store. So please hit the join, hit the subscribe. Big things are on the way. And of course, make sure you support myself and David as we write for In the Valley Shook. And of course, with training camp on the way, Canal Street Chronicles, we got things taking place, brother. And also believe in LSU. Cannot forget about me and the GOAT, Charles Alexander. Believe in LSU. I got so many things going on.
Talk SEC too.
That's why we have the banner.
And, exactly. And talk SEC with me, myself, and Matt. I'm sorry. I almost forgot about us. And we got Phil Steele coming on tomorrow at 12.
Nice.
Talk SEC tomorrow at noon with the man Phil Steele. We will be running it up. So I'm just saying, y'all go hit the button. Else you're gonna be missing out. I love doing it. Give y'all my best every time.
You do. It's been a pleasure. My daughter even loves it. Anytime I'm like, Miss AP's on, she gets a kick out of it because she probably knows she's gonna get ice cream or something. So that's probably it.
So look, David, we are getting close to the end of summer. Thank God.
Yes.
August is almost here. So go get my girl a stuffed snowball.
Will do.
Especially now she's Snaggletooth.
Yeah, right. I can't wait to go talk to her. I'm not lying. I saw Christina text in the family text that she's talking with a lisp, and I can't wait to go talk to her. I'm going to send y'all some videos. I'm going to make her say
please,
things.
dude,
like,
please. Make her say sweet pea and sweet tea.
I can't wait.
Shout out Alex, birthday month for you in August. I hope you're not a Leo. My wife is a Leo. I hate all Leos. I love you, babe. Happy birthday. It's your birthday. Guess what, babe? Your birthday coming up.
That's awesome. That's awesome. What she
Did
said?
y'all hear that? She said, "That's right, it's Leo season."
I love that. It was like just the volume was like just loud enough for us to hear it and made it perfect. It was like a movie or a TV show scene. That was great. That was great. But we'll talk to you again before then, Alex. But happy early birthday.
Happy early birthday. Shout out August 17th.
Everything AP said, ATVS, go check out all of his stuff. They're killing it. CSC too. There's gonna be a lot of good stuff with the GOAT Tina Howell that was in here early. That's behind the scenes running both of those websites. Actually, CSC, she's not behind the scenes. She's actually writing. Had a piece today. But just the best person that you can work for.
Please support Tina Howell, and she's awesome. Also all over the social media for Louisiana Sports Hall of Fame now. My girl's got on so many different hats. She gets mad at me whenever I take on something new, and I said I'm just following your example. So the more you stop doing things, the more I'm going to stop. So it's your fault. So
yeah, Tina's the best. I mentioned this. I have pictures of all the starred comments from Tiger Mark, if he's still here.
Yes,
of all the great questions you asked. I'm gonna get with Zach. We'll find a time to record like a.
Look, I want to be a part. I want to be a part of that for y'all.
We love it. So, we love it. So that because it's your advice to do some off live content and put it out there for the YouTube. So that's some. Thank you, Tiger Mark, for asking those questions. We'll get that. Yeah, I think you covered all the stuff I usually cover. AP with AT. Shout out, and Zach's gonna get it too, but. Shout out to the No and our silent partner. You said his name last night, and Zach texted me Voldemort.
I always say their names.
You always say Ethan. I always just say silent partner.
Nope, I'm always calling him out. Chris, love you. I'm gonna always call your name. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Put day drinking? Not move the game forward? That's what you're gonna do, huh, Chris?
Was it him or Ethan that would while we were talking when we first started doing the shows with they would put stuff up on? It was that was so funny. It was so funny.
I still have those banners saved in here. He wants
a banner. I remember that. That was funny.
Follow everyone. We love you all.
I mean, that could be applied every single time.
Anyway, yes, for us, give us a follow. He's at DC Billiard Jr. I'm at Zach Nunez TV. You can follow the show on all platforms. Go Deep Dive. We're also on Spotify now. This will be on Spotify hopefully very, very soon. I will try to get that up.
I'm mad at you, Zach.
Why? Why are you mad at me?
David knows why I'm mad at you.
Go Deep Dive.
How did you just say it?
Go Deep Dive.
You both said dop.
No,
I said dop. Go Deep Dive.
Go Deep Dive. No, I got it good. That was
Deep Dive.
Clean. And that'll be stuck in everyone's brain.
Right.
And they'll never forget.
Go Deep Dive. Go Deep Dive. Go Deep Dive.
I can't with this crap. I can't with the Go Deep Dive. I can't.
We're gonna burn it back into your brain now. That's our whole goal. We're running a psyop on you.
You are, because I almost just said it.
Yes, we did it, AP. We did it.
It's working. We're gonna break you one time during the season. I'm telling you, it's gonna happen. Watch.
Yes.
Oh, wouldn't be out of character for me.
He says, "I promise I won't be smelling like those guys in Mississippi." You bet. I'm telling y'all right now. So, all right. Before you go, I gotta tell y'all a funny story. Myself, my family, we were sensitive to do not come around us stinking. Don't do it. I'm sitting up here. I literally like keep expensive bottles of cologne all around me. Like I don't play. I love smelling good. I'm addicted to it. Like
I didn't know we were having. I didn't know we were having Orman Hightower on the show tonight.
Like
that's specifically for House of the Dragon fans. I hope y'all appreciate that.
So guess what? I'm going to tell you a secret, David. You're going to hate me. I've never watched a single episode of Game of Thrones or House of the Dragon. How about that?
Oh, you would love it.
So I don't have the time to get into it right now. Though.
Oh, it's a long.
It is
exactly. It's like I'm so far behind now. It's like I got to start when I retire. But my son at a young age, I will never forget this. We were living in Baton Rouge, in Denham Springs. This was probably like 2010, 2011. He doesn't remember this, but it's one of the funniest fucking stories ever. My son was very blunt as a child. Said whatever came straight to his mouth. He had no filter. I was young, didn't have a lot of money, managing restaurants. I had to send him on a bus with a family member so he could go to a doctor's appointment. So he was catching this LA Swift bus. It was $5 and went from Baton Rouge to New Orleans. He got on the bus. You tell this man sits right next to him because the bus is packed. And my son was very polite. The man said, "Hey, little man, nice to meet you. I'm Sam. What's your name?" My son said, "Nice to meet you, Sam. I'm AJ. You stink."
Oh, man.
And guess what? He wasn't lying. Sam smelled like ass. Sam smelled so bad. Sam got up and moved to the very front of the bus.
Oh, jeez.
So, no, if you come around us thinking, we gonna call you out, brother. I'm gonna tell you about yourself. Do not come around me musty. I sit in this chair at night. I want you to know, before I sit in this chair, I don't care what I've done. I go upstairs, I take a shower. Even though y'all can't smell me, I don't want y'all to think I stink.
Right.
No. And then I spray on the cologne. I'm gonna send y'all a picture of my cologne wall. I don't play behind the stink. Sorry.
Nope. I walked past a couple ladies in Albertsons a couple weeks ago who had their own personal flies following them around.
Oh God!
If that tells you how bad it smelled.
I mean, I've been smelling like Sam after work. I mean, it's because I'm working in a new construction house that's hot as can be, and I'm changing shirts 4 times a day. Legit. Okay, you appreciate this then. At least I have self-awareness. I stopped an Academy on my way home yesterday, and I noticed it. I put down what I had, and I immediately left. I said, I'm not suit for public right now. I swear to God, I am not exaggerating. I put like the shorts and the shirt that I was holding in my hand back on the hanger on the rack, and I walked out. I said, I'll come back when I'm clean. This is gross. I'm at least self-aware in my situations.
Oh,
Max,
man.
I appreciate you for that because I probably would have done the same thing too. Like, wait, what? I'm going home.
Yeah, I was like,
going home.
I think I reached up to get something. I was like, oh my God, I gotta go.
Whenever you have that reaction, that's really me.
Yeah, right. If I noticed it, right.
Like, so y'all just gonna let me smell like that?
Dude, today when I put on deodorant, I did like 10 different
It's funny. My wife tells me all the time. She's like, "You put on so much damn deodorant." I said, "You can't tell me I didn't."
Right.
You can't tell me I didn't.
That's a good
I keep it at my desk.
Not mad at you. I'm not. You can't tell me I didn't. How about that? I'm not gonna lie. I kind of was selfish in the end. I was trying to make sure we hit 3 hours.
I've been kind of doing the same thing. Everyone wants to talk about lane filibustering, so that's what we've been doing here.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure we got 42 seconds. I'm trying to make sure we hit 3 hours. I mean, we're that close. I want to finish. I want to finish. I want to finish. I want to put another 3-hour stream in the books, get it done for this week, because come Friday, I'm telling y'all right now, we are not streaming for 3 hours on Friday night. The call-in show gonna be lit, but we not streaming. I gotta go see Spider-Man.
Bro, if it wasn't like I just knew y'all weren't having a father-son experience, I'd buy a ticket and come crash the party with y'all.
Come do it.
I know you would say that. I know you'd say that.
No, look, I'm telling you, like what we used to do, we used to make it a big like event. Like I used to have like 15 people coming with me. Like seriously.
Awesome.
Like my son, like that's what he's accustomed to. So get a ticket and come. Like
I'll see what they got.
You could crash at my spot. Like you crash at the house. Like
I'll check into it. I appreciate it because I'm dying to see it. If it's not Friday night, I'm seeing it this weekend.
Come on, I'm see ATG in the chat. I can call in Friday. You better call in Friday.
Please.
8:15. 8:15 p.m. 8:15 every single Friday until the season. When the season starts, Saturday post games will be our call-in shows.
I love
Saturday post games are going to be our call-in shows. I heard a little birdie told me somebody else trying to start a call-in show now. Ain't that ironic?
Are you going Top Gun?
Ain't that ironic? Ain't that ironic? Boy, imitated. Often imitated. Hey, I need you to go be Sky Joe 17 beers deep on somebody else's stream, ATG. You know exactly. So
is that the burner?
No. So Sky Joe's the other guy.
He sent it to us.
ATG. So
I know. I looked. He said check your DMs. You do not. Oh, there it is.
No, he said the replies. So Sky Joe trolls. ATG poses as Sky Joe trolling he who shall not be named this week.
I thought Sky Joe was a separate dude.
He is a separate dude, but he who shall not be named.
Okay.
So he who shall not be named thinks Sky Joe is the one running the ATG account when ATG is trolling him because he's an idiot, and ATG is just running it up.
We're either going to get some nasty texts and DMs in the morning, or I don't care, to be
exactly honest.
But I'm waiting on it.
Kiss my ass sideways, to quote somebody I know.
I say that.
All right, I love y'all. I'm going to see my daughter.
Peace.
Yes.
Peace.
Yes.